All right, anyway. Here we go. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner, representing License to Kill. In the red, it is Bad Boars. And his opponent in the bottom right, it is the GOAT himself. In the blue, one of my favorite Terran players. Representing Shopify Rebellion, it is Bion. I know you guys are going to be rioting now, but... Tis okay, tis okay. Let me just make sure I'm back on TeamLiquid.net. Had a little bit of a problem. Alright, and we're good. We'll be back. Hopefully you guys aren't scared. Yeah, it was a mistake. I accidentally clicked on something, but you guys will be back. Very, very oof has happened, but I'm not gone. Shit happens. It's okay. All right, it's going to be double gas from Bion against Mr. Zerg. This is interesting out of Bion. He's going for double gas. All right, sending an SCV across for a scout would appear. But this is an interesting opener from Bion, of all people. Hopium, you guys aren't mad at me and leaving, because that was a bit of an oof that happened right there, but it's okay. It will be okay. It will. So this is going to be a little bit of a scuffed thing. All right. Bion going back, returning from the scouts, checking this out. He's not going into... He's probably going into 2-1-1, if I was to guess. He's got his factory going. But he... no, he's just going barracks, factory, expand. This is interesting. Like a TVT build. He's going double Reaper opener. So it's going to be double Reaper Hellion. He's going to take his CC here in just a moment. As soon as he has the money, he may go for a Hellion first. And it is going to be a Roach Warren opener from Bad Boars. So he's going to have earlier Roaches. Should be able to deal with this. And yeah, it should be about a 235, 230. Yeah, it's going to be about 235, 237 CC. I'm way off. Jeez. Bad job, Caster, man. Thanks for the follow. Oh, Blumo.
Imagine Terran.
Imagine Terran. I might actually redo this ESL scene
Zerg.
too. Alright, guys. Yeah. Let's not go too crazy on this. It's going to be a 2-minute delay. And again, I do apologize for that. Reaper's actually going in, getting some pressure on to the Queen. We'll see what happens here. All right, we got a layer going down for Bad Boars. Spicy reaction to a spicy opener from Bion. Bion going into a tech lab. I think he may... Is he going to go into battle cruisers? Let's see. Is he just going for just some early pressure? Hoping to get a lot of damage. I think this was a decent reaction from Zerg, but he is ultimately going to lose a drone and a Ling. That's not too bad, but now Roaches are forced out. Tech lab down means a Cyclone can come out, which would be good against Roaches now that they're scouted. And we got some Ravagers coming. That said, there is no metabolic boost. It's going to be Cloak Banshees from him. Yeah, he's opening like it's a cheeky TVT or TVP build. Very cool stuff from Mr. Reaper, man. Bion. Oh my god. 3 Reapers getting some work done. But do they? No. Bion only catches 2 drones and 2 Lings. 1 lazy worker from our Zerg player is going to be a bit of a problem, but that's okay. He did a pretty good job defending. He is only on 2 hatches, though. Bion going for his orbital just now. And the worker count's even. You don't want that as a Zerg. He is going for a 3rd hatch at 420. Let's just say that is a very nice 420 3rd hatch. All right. Yeah, I might actually get rid of this stuff. I didn't actually kill the bot, so yeah. Meh. Raven wasn't wrong, but... Oh my goodness. The corrosive biles actually take down the bunker. We do have not personnel cloak, Banshee cloaking field being completing right now. I almost said personnel cloak because we had those rough games with the Ghost And honestly, those were some pretty spicy games. That's why I'm going to start there. And imagine Dave not just going into TVZ. Dan Macko, why'd you say boo? What are you guys saying? I'm the only caster right now for EPT in English. So yeah. I hope we get more people. I had a little glitch, and we'll put it that way. Dan Macko, I can message you about... Oh my god! Beyond lose... Bad Boars actually kills Beyond's Banshee. That is crazy. This is Beyond we're talking about. What a throw. That Banshee is paramount in the defense against this. Lings are out. Metabolic boost finished. Tank's doing a good job in defense, but these Ravagers... Oh man, I don't know. Our Zerg player is pretty committed. He's not producing anything. What is going on with Zerg? He's going to drop some spores. He knows there's Banshees in the Arc Looked. Another one is on its way. We do have more racks in the Evo chamber. Yeah, this is not looking good for Beyond. One of the Ravagers does fall. It's going to be a lot of Lings, but there's no Baneling nest. Because of the economy of our Zerg player, he just got his third hatch up. Containing Beyond to quote 2 bases, but it's Terran. So Beyond's just building his third down here, creating more of a wall because he knows there's a lot of Lings. This is looking pretty all in for our Zerg player. He has not built a drone since, yeah, I can't, dude. I'm the only... Yeah, I'm actually going to have some fun with this. Dan Macko, trust me. I'm glad to have you back, Dan, and trust me, it's the end of the month. I'm going to be doing a scamathon tomorrow. We got some tournaments. We got some stuff. I'm going to do a random pop-up tournament, but you missed the ladder. Dave's ladder is coming back. We're getting extra cheesy. We got a new Princeton build, etc. Chat, if you're new here, smash that follow button. I do a lot of ladders other than casting. I do a lot of casting, too. All right, anyway... Army supply looking in favor of Bad Boar still, but Beyond's quality of army is getting increasingly more difficult to deal with as his production's increasing. He's got a 3rd CC. He's got stem combat shields, +1 infantry weapons and armor finishing up, and I just don't think Zerg is going to be able to do this unless Beyond somehow gets out of position in a really weird way. He even has the scouter supply depot if anything is to happen. Zerg is even going to retreat on the Overlord. There is literally 23 to 61 workers. We're going to probably see 69 at this rate. But now Beyond's actually just going to hammer it out. He's still building SCVs. He's going to build a 4th base. He's going to push across the map as Zerg tries to kill him. But that said, with the Marine tank, I think Beyond's going to be able to defend with not much. Zerg may feel like they're gaining some traction. Oh, Beyond's not holding the wall. This could be a bit of a blunder. Beyond does hold the high ground, is going to siege another tank. He is forced to retreat. I think that was a bit of miscalculation from Beyond. He's trying to pull some boys to the 3rd. Marines coming in, stem combat shields, and that 1-1 means this is going to be a short-lived Zerg push, and this is going to be the end of game number 1 pretty shortly. We'll see here. Beyond need only hold. Zerg's going in for a last hurrah. 34, 36 Lings. He's just doing nothing but building army units. But there's no economy. Tank's doing a good job. Love the tank placement. He may kill a tank or two. Oh, kills both tanks, but Bad Boars knows GG, and that is it. Very well played. All right. What up, Duck Cuddler? What up, Elephant Man? Anyway. All right, anyway. Here we go. Wait, what the hell? Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. Up inside now, this time playing Terran, representing License to Kill. It is Bad Boars in the red. And his opponent in the upper right. Give it up for Shopify Rebellions, Beon in the blue. Now, we have a lot of crazy players tonight, and you guys are like, Dave, why are you not covering the matches everybody wants to see? Well, guess what? There are a lot of matches everybody wants to see. And I went rough Beon. Some crazy games. I'm just going to be bouncing around everywhere. Because you guys know normally I'd be Protoss biased when I have the option to. And everybody's like, oh, nobody wants to cast a PvP unless it's something crazy. Well, Dave's used to it. There's going to be a standard opener from both so far. No Proxy Reapers this game. But Bad Boars. Oh, why did I put Bad Boars as one? Sorry about that. This is a little bit different circumstances. All right. Well, hopefully we get some support here from other stuff. I miss the days of hosting and shit like that, but I'm glad we got a bunch of you here. Anyway. Maybe Beowulf will cheek in and get some other coverage of other sides too, or Renegade. So far, I am the only Uno caster here. I might message Renegade and see what Renegade's up to. And maybe we'd meet up in the finals. But anyway, looks like we're going to be into a similar build from Beon. Interestingly enough. His, no, it's not actually. I'm just remembering Bad Boars is Zerg and I'm... Whatever. It was interesting to see Bad Boars do a little bit of a change of race here for EPT. Let's see what the play is. I have a feeling we're going to see a tech lab out of each of them. Nothing too aggressive immediately. One Hellion, okay. Reactor. A singular Hellion, okay. No, it's going to be Reapers and Hellions for a bit. We'll see the build. Both going for a CC. Just a standard TBT opener for both of them. Anyway, let's see what happens here. I hate to say it, guys, but it's TBT. And nothing too cheeky. We don't have Han Mono. This isn't a Beon Han Mono opener. I was hoping Bad Boars would pull out some cheeky Han Mono builds here. But we're not going to see that. It is Beon, though, too. He's pretty good at catching cheese, but still. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mirror opener for a mirror matchup. Beon CC going to finish up. No, actually, Bad Boars CC going to finish up a little before Beon's. Beon's got some really good defense over here. With a couple of Marines out, he's already got his Cyclone coming out. Where Bad Boars is just now starting his. So Bad Boars is going to want to be careful not to throw this. Ooh, very nice. He was not super high committal, but guess what? Beon's going to jump right on top of it. A little bit of miss Mike. Oh, no, actually, Bad Boars does pretty good there. But he's going to throw away these last two Hellions. Oh, no. Not like this. He throws away his last two Hellions. Beon going to be able to push out Beon. I feel like I'm an old man. Dave Shear. All right, it's going to be a pretty... bigger than it should be push from Beon. He's going to go across with the Raven too, I think. Or maybe even just do a little multi-prong. Beon's going to clean a lot of this up. The Marines, it's all that's there. There's only one Cyclone difference. Cyclone actually going back. Marines coming in a forward assault against this. Beon takes the first shot on the Cyclone and Bad Boars. The little stuff in TVT, literally a mirror opener. Bad Boars was the aggressor at first. That was a bit of a risk, but with a little bit of missed micro on the Hellions, that was a bit of a problem. Beon smartly going to just retract. He's done incredible trades in this game. Third CC going down for Beon as well. Let's see what happens here. Just lighting a dart, as the Trailer Park Boys would say. It's a Raven versus Raven. Hello? Hey, Raven Q Demon, you see this? Gene Sim with a Pog Squirrel. Now, Nika overspams the Pog Squirrels, but let me just tell you guys, there is one original Pog Squirrel spammer here, and that is Gene Sim in the Dave chat. All right, that said, the Raven of Bad Boars is even taking a beating. The supply depot going to fall. Bad Boars is in a decent defensive position, but BN's about to have a third CC, and he's actually going into 2 more racks behind this in his natural, just in case of anything cheeky. But that's not going to be the case. He's just done the damage. I think this game's going to be over pretty quick. It's just a matter of time, and Beyond should be fine. It's going into Vikings behind the second. Raven joins the fight. And yeah. Okay, the 2 Ravens, they're going to be able to go uncontested into the mineral line of Bad Boars. Only enough energy from 1 auto turret, but it is going to get 3. Kind of 4. And more workers, but Bad Boars is going to YOLO in. Actually doing pretty well. That was about as good as he could do. GG is called. And Beyond takes game number 2 pretty decisively. Fucking A. This should be pretty wild. We need a mod sharing. Yeah, I can't do that mid ESL though. Let's see what's going on. I'm missing all the good action all around, but we're catching good action. Let's take a look at the bracket. Well, that's why they're mods, though. The mods actually talk. Wow, we're already moving on to the quarter. Max Pax is in the quarterfinals. Juggernaut Jason versus Nice. What the fuck? That's crazy. He's in around a 16. Champ versus Fork. Nina versus Euthermal. Oh my god, I want to see Nina versus Euthermal. Would be a great one. So many good games. Well, I need a lobby. Goddamn. Solar is advancing to the quarterfinals. Well, Trigger waiting for Yellow Fox and Eggs. Are we going to get Kellizer? Kellizer versus Firefly game number 2. I just realized I didn't meet Beon. You thermal, I can't get the lobby. They're in game. They're in game. Oh, of course we want Trigger. Thank you, Elephant Man. Oh my god. Nothing we can do better here. Trust me, Trigger is the GOAT of Trigger and Estrella and Dan Macko. Funny story. I hope you hear this. Alright, anyway, guys, thanks for the follow. Sad Jizu. Best of 3. He's down a point, but not out just yet. Everybody give it up for our South American blue Terran player. Give it up for Kellizer in the red. Or in the blue. And the northeast corner of the map. And his opponent in the bottom left. Representing Jishi, it is a Firefly in the red. A Protoss player, a TVP. Nuggler Smuggler, who won. They're still playing. At this moment, they're still playing. I can say that. I'm sure Nina's streaming. I'm sure Euthermal's streaming. If not, Euthermal may be doing something else on there. Welcome, Bursk. I don't know. If you're new here, smash that follow button. I see a lot of people in chat, not a lot of follow buttons. Let's go. And tell your friends. This may be a scuffed cast, but whatever. This is the never-ending streamer until I had Atlanta Dave, and I will be doing a lot more still after. Firefly looking for proxy. I'm guessing Kellizer did proxy before. He's going 1-1-1. Firefly going to go across the map. Maybe to scout. We'll see if he does a proxy of his own. Nah, it looks like he's going for Nexus. He's going Nexus after core. Very standard safe opener from Protoss. And we'll see what happens here. All right, let's go. Let's go. This is going to be a factory opener. Not surprisingly from the double gas. Probably a 1-1-1, but he might just go barracks factory expand on the high ground. Just to get into Firefly's head. Firefly is, well, let's see what he opens with. The Cyber Core just opened. His second gas just came. He is going for Gateway, so probably a Twilight opener. Firefly could go for Robo. Doubtful that it's going to be Stargate, but we'll see. With the Warp Gate opener, it's probably going to be Twilight. Alright. Kellizer is going for a CC, so it is just going to be a Barracks Factory CC. His reactor just finishing up here. Yeah, he has the money. Okay. Yeah, he's waiting for a minute. Let's see what we got. Is it going to be Hellions? Adept going to chase the Reaper down. He's not going to catch it just yet. The Reaper playing a little game of chase. And there it is. Oh, little delayed Stalker. He got his Twilight Council. Yep, the Adept is going to be in position to deny this. Nice little SimCity from Firefly. So he did that a little after the fact to try to deny the Reaper from getting any information in, or any damage, really, more so. Okay, it's going to probably be a Widow Mine drop here. It looks like a Tech Lab follow-up. Oh, actually, Kellizer might be taking the notes from the book of Big Gabe. That could be the case. Euthermal isn't streaming? Well, I apologize, guys. I made the I don't know, the beginning we had a lot of walkovers, so a lot of the higher tier players were waiting for games, and I figured we'd fly by quick on some, but you're always taking a gamble. We're into game 2 anyway, and looks like we're just off to the races here. Oh, are we going to see a Marine drop? Is this going to be a Marine mine drop, or is this going to be... Okay, Widow Mine cheekily. I like this. Beon would be proud of Kellizer right now. Is this going to be a Marine mine drop? Let's see. It is. Widowmine gonna walk across the map. Reaper still out. Stalker's kind of in position here, but not toward the side. His Kellers are just gonna go in right here. Oh no, he took the bait. He's just going right in. The Adept even out. But there's Marines. That's always something that's gonna get under a Protoss' skin. There is no robotics facility yet. The Widowmine is gonna make its way into the mineral line and only gets a worker. Does go down pretty quick. Decent hold. He's trying to chisel away at this, but before Stim and any of the OP stuff, Terran unable to get a kill. I like the fast Raven from our Terran player, but it is going to be 3-gate blink rather, from Firefly. So Firefly was planning on taking a third base. He's not fixed his idle workers. Is this the same Firefly we all know? He's a very cracked player. He does that blink, has a warp prism coming. There is going to be nothing else to come in terms of Widow Mines. As we said earlier, he had the tech lab. He's just now going into Stim, however, and he does that blink. He's going to deny the bunker, and he's going to start trying to chisel at these Marines. Oh no, Firefly. I don't know how much I agree with that. He's taking a lot of hull damage. But with the Warp Prism out, he's going for 2 Warp Prism. Oh no, it was a mistake. Firefly's a little picked apart here. He did get his third Nexus behind this. Our Terran player, again, going into Stim, is not researching combat shields just yet. Getting another gas. Firefly did get some decent picks, but nothing super great. Bunker is established on the low ground, and there is a defensive tank at the choke between the main and the natural at the ramp. Oh, we got some Stalkers coming in here with the Warp Prism. Normally that could be whatever. Interference Matrix should be available for our Terran player pretty soon. But he's not going to get that Warp Prism to prevent any warp-ins, prevent any pickups. He's just going to let it be. Stalker is kind of doing a little bit of a lackluster job compared to what they can do. Actually, not bad. He got 4 workers for free. A little bit of hull damage. I would take that. Reaper still out on the map, I should point out here. And we are going to have some units warping in. Charge and Storm are the foul up, but these are slow zealots for now. Blink Stalkers do go in and catch this. So, not a bad play from our Protoss player. However, it's going to be while Storm does get the chrono first. Charge is a ways off. He does have blink. And yeah, the army supply is massively in favor of Kellizer. He's going for a 2-base push. He's pulled the boys. So this is actually a 2-base all-in from Kellizer. Observer does go down. That said, an Archon is forced. And that's unfortunate because Storm's on the way and he could really use that energy. Honestly, he probably should have got a feedback. He's going to try to go for the Raven. Gets the hit. Firefly actually doing some pretty good damage here. How you doing, SCV? What up, Scuba Steve? Welcome, welcome, my friendos, my homies. Ladies and gentlemen, lots of bunkers. This is a massive 2-base all-in from Kellizer. Army supply is starting to increase for Firefly, but you know what? Kellizer just has more. He's killed 2 gates. He's going to kill the robotics facility. Lots of gates up here. Charge is about to finish. So we may see, well, normally this would be just all right, but these bunkers look like they're about to finish. I love this Archon pickup and Stalkers jumping from the back. And here we go. My God, this is actually a kind of unlucky position for Kellizer, but he still has the units. The charge lot's a bit of a problem. I don't know about that engagement with the SCVs. Kellizer going to push into the natural. It's mostly Stalkers. There is a battery. Battery overcharge is activated. He's going to back off. He has a lot of injured units. Behind this, not a lot going on because, well, okay, Kellizer's just going to resaturate. He's been building workers. He's supply blocked. Kellizer taking a note from my pal Sal. V, do you want me to play more Terran? Is that the thing? Do I have to like do a Dave getting Terran coaching stream sometime from Yeti and then doing another one? I know Scoob would be like, oh, let's go, Dave. All right, anyway, realistically, I have infinite replays if I ever wanted to get good at this game when I think about it. Or there's a lot more to it. All right, natural does fall for our Protoss play. Kellizer's actually coming in really well. Okay, yeah, he needs to get right on this, but he's out of position for a second. The SCP's not repairing the right bunker. Most of these Marines could go down, but guess what? He is still entrenched in this position. Boys are pulled from Firefly. It's not looking good for our Protoss player. Battery overcharge is off. Coolbot again is going to go down. It is depowered. I think Kellizer is going to take us into game number 3. Yeah, it is very possible right here. There's some stalkers, all the zealots cleaned up, and that's about it. 8 units. The supply do not lie, folks. It's 32 to 110, and Kellizer brings us into game number 3. Let's go. In a honestly, that's a pretty tough battle for Kellizer. Very well played. That was insane. You didn't know Firefly was that good? Firefly is actually a really underrated player. He is pretty good, my friend. Night Elves. That was actually really well done by Kellizer. The timing, man, that was definitely an amazing timing attack. I think the problem was our Protoss player forgot to get charge earlier. I think if he got started with charge, he would be in a way different position. But man, that was fantastic. Very well done. Do we have any other casters yet? Let's see. I mean, we have Rocklitz and me. That's it. Rocklitz and Dave. And Rocklitz is casting in Portuguese. Catching the better matches. I don't know, guys. I probably should do that. I'm joking. This is a great one. But let's take a look at the bracket as this is going on. I'm sure we've advanced. Curious to see some outcomes. Vienna winning the quarterfinals. Nita and Euthermal still going on. Champ versus Fork still going on. Juggernaut. Jason made it to the quarterfinals. Holy shit. Max Packs in the quarterfinals. Winner of this goes on to fight Max Packs. Trigger versus Solar, potentially. Trigger versus Eggs going on still. MW, welcome. Nuggler Smuggler, Tater Tutor, Pashka. Let's go, guys. We're on to game number 3 in this TVP. Game number 3. Let's go. Thanks for the follow on Noose Baby. Noose Baby. Oh man, you must be friends with my buddy Colin anyway. The score is 1-1 and we're going on to game number 3 on Moondance, spawning in the bottom right hand corner, representing himself. It is Kellizer in the blue. Artaran. And his opponent in the upper left. Give it up for Jishi's Firefly and the red. This should be a pretty banger of a match. We've had a spicy one. We missed game 1. But I've been going for what might be the cheeky games. We covered Rough. We covered Beyond. And Bad Boars. We got some good games. Gaming on over here. Welcome to the only English cast of the night so far. I don't know why, but should be a little better than no, this is the Dave stream. You never know how it's going to be. Yeah, it could be Kellizer Max Packs. That would be an upset. Trigger is ongoing. I don't know the winner of Nina and Euthermal. Juggernaut Jason made it to the quarterfinals. Again, this is crazy stuff. Probe getting a lot of damage, by the way, earlier on, but is going to start taking some hull if he's not careful. Firefly, not paying attention, does take some hull damage pretty quickly, but does scout the double gas from Kellizer. Kellizer going for another double gas opener. Firefly with a low ground wall. It is going to be Reaper. There is going to be no contest to the probe. Actually, I'm questioning this decision right here, but that's okay. SCV looks like it's going to die. Yeah, that's a free probe for Firefly. If he escapes, he is going to escape. Reaper might catch this probe en route, but the probe might cheekily go around. I think it's going to probably die. We'll see, though. Factory going down just now, and behind it, the core and Nexus from Firefly. He actually had the core before, but just finishes up now. He's going to start his Adept. Is Firefly going to go proxy? I think he's waiting to get a little denial. Is this going to be a cheeky... No. Okay, he's just scouting for a proxy or a little probe there to get a little harassed as he drops the CC. CC going on the high ground just in case. Firefly was timing this just right because he knows there's going to probably be a Reaper out with a double gas opener, which was a good read from our Protoss player. Meanwhile, the Adept does get some damage on the Reaper. All right, that said, Stalker just now in production. Warp Gate was started sooner. Probe getting a little scout, sees everything's on the high ground. Is going to be a 1-1-1 opener. We got Marines and Widow Mines. Oh, the Marines are canceled. Hello? I think that might have been a misclick. Either that or Kellizer is just a little unsure. He ends up going with the Marines anyway, committing down. Is going to be a Twilight opener again from Firefly. So he's probably going for a blink opener, maybe 3-gate blink again, and just doing more of the same. He might go for 2-gate blink. So far, it's just 1. So anything's possible. He might just grab another gate. Very economic heavy build, but at the expense of production for a little while. With that said, he's going to be able to tech up more with more economy, get in third base a little earlier if he so chooses. It is going to be a blink opener, and he's just now getting a second gateway. That said, it is going to be a Widow Mine drop. It could be a Widow Mine. Actually, I think it's going to be more of what we saw previously. It is a tech lab again. Looks like it could be a 2-base all-in from Kellizer again. Let's go, Juggernaut Jason. Exactly, funny dude. It's pretty crazy. Steadfast is under the weather. Yeah, I saw Alpha was too. Yeah, Steadfast is. I hope they're okay. But Alpha mentioned something about being really ill. And I hope Steadfast is okay too. But a lot of people got really sick from DreamHack. I did a bit. Tested COVID negative. Didn't have the flu. I think I got like a sinus infection or something. Got a little cold. I was just fatigued from not being used to that much running around and never doing a trip like that in my life. Oh, beautiful micro from Firefly. Did you guys see that? He pulled one probe. That could have cut it close, but Kellizer is going to try to land another Widow Mine, but there's 2 Stalkers here. And a beautiful probe pull from our Protoss player, only catching 1 worker. Does the Widow Mine escape? Nope. Widow Mine trying to disjoint the... Yeah, he's going to lose a medevac. No, okay. Losing the Widow Mine versus the medevac at least is something okay. He got only 2 workers, but he didn't get... It wasn't a complete loss. He didn't get everything. And there's a lot of Marines in production. A regular 3-1-1 build is to follow with a Marine tank push. This is probably going to be another 2-base on, but we'll see. 47ness, thank you for the $5 donations. Aw, what a guy. Doing the NA Roost. I wish we had more people just because it's Dave, man. I mean, Pig's on vacation. Steadfast is sick. Beowulf is question mark. No Renegade. No Chicken Man. I wish Chicken Man came in. And I wish Flapjack decided to surprise me at the last minute, but it's okay. It's just going to be a Dave cast on the NA or the English cast. We do have Rocklitz casting in Portuguese for Brazil. So I just want to mention that too. Rocklitz is actually really based, like Alexander Enke. We do have other language casters. So for those of you that usually listen muted anyway, it wouldn't matter. You have lots of casters, but there's only 2 tonight. It's myself and Rocklets. So make sure Rocklets is casting the same match right now. So you can see here, Reaper, actually that's like an MVP Reaper again. Firefly might be in trouble if this is the same kind of push. And it looks to be a very aggressive push. Not super high supply from Kelliser, but oh, what a time that a pocket base would be good. Storm is going to finish here, though. I have good faith that this is going to happen. But is the scout going to happen here? Actually, that's enough stalkers where if he aggresses and he's not, so oh, Probe's going to catch the push. Okay, he is going to go back. You need to. Shield battery finishes behind the mineral line. But we do have some Stormy boys. They are going to be scanned. He does have it, though. And what do we got going on here? You shall not pass. Oh, beautiful storms from our Protoss player. This is actually pretty close. One stalker just evaporates to a little bit of unfortunate micro and positioning. Another storm landed on the bio and on the tanks. The Zealots do not have charge yet, but are forced to fight. Right there, everything's going to retreat. The third base is held. Our Terran player is not going for a 2-base all-in, just a lot of 2-base pressure. Does take the unfavored trades, combat shield and concussive shells finishing up here. But our Protoss players lost more. I guess I said unfavored trades and the Protoss player lost more. But what I mean by that is he wasn't able to kill a third. So, though our Protoss player lost more, he retained the third. He's been macroing behind it. Now we don't see any macro. He's just going to go in for a push of his own. I don't know how much I agree with that. He needs to be defensive. He is warping in some stalkers, and his Zealot down here does only have the one shield battery, and he's just going to chill in the middle of the map. He does have Storm again. Terran player going into infantry armor after his +1 as well. Welcome, Tech Rock. So, with that said, in this state of the game, our Protoss players at 36 supply does have kind of a scary army. There's a Widow Mine in here for Kelliser, which could actually get some good friendly. Oh no! That actually catches a lot of damage on the stalkers. Beautiful storm dropped from Firefly. Oh my god, it's the steel chair! Throw it into the ring. Archon actually going to take some damage as it's morphed. Nice feedback on the Ravens. These are some very injured medevacs. 2 of the 4, and there's only a couple with energy. War Prism trying to go in. Firefly just trying to do it. Kelliser takes a massive lead, though, and I don't think he can. It's mostly a Marauder heavy armory, and I think, yeah, this Archon drop could do some shit. It's not going to at the moment. All right, our Protoss player was macroing for meta. He has 3-base saturation, no gas on the third, and he's just now getting a Forger Terran into 1-1 very shortly, getting another eBay. Does he have an armor? He does, so he's going to be able to get 2-2 right away, and our Protoss player just on a singular Forge. That said, another Widow Mine drop going for Kelliser. Kelliser's playing pretty cracked. Our Protoss player, Firefly, actually doing quite well as well, but I just don't know how Firefly's going to come back, per se. It could go either way. But the upgrade advantage is certainly going to look good for Terran for a minute. That said, an eBay is going to go down. Do we get a denial on the upgrade? Oh, beautiful storm. Our friend, oh my god, the Warp Prism went down with that. That is 2 Warp Prisms down this game. Very crazy stuff. Beautiful storms, however, and yeah. Firefly getting the work done. That said, 7 probes fell to the Widow Mine drop. Oh my god, 15 probes to the Widow Mines. Thank you for that, Dan Macko. I do appreciate... Dan Macko, you've been a legend. The single-handedly biggest subber in my channel. Reza, the biggest donator. All you guys, 47 is coming in with the donation. I'm happy to be doing this. I always wanted a ladder, I'll be honest with you guys. And then I have some stuff to do too, but we're doing it the Dave way, you know, a little sloppy, a little congested, a little smoking cigarettes and everything. But that said, I don't know. Very small push from Firefly. So as much as Firefly's on 4 bases to 3, and he's done all this damage, he's did a little bit of denials. He's just now got 1-1 coming on. He doesn't have a lot of army. He is going into Colossus and extended thermal lance, however, and we'll see what happens from here. Our Terran player could just push across the map and kill them. Observer going to go down with the Raven with this. Not a lot of Marines, but there are some ghosts now. And enhanced shockwave is not being researched. I think it's because of the state of the game, from how the denial basis has happened, and the force produced units. But at the same time, extended thermal lance isn't quite done. There's no shield battery in the natural. That Colossus just disintegrates. The second one, interference matrix, and Dave's mouse moves down. That said, it is quite the battle. Guardian shield activated, and the sentry does fall. Mamma mia! This ain't looking good for fun. Does Kellizer do this and move on to the quarterfinals? GG! Kellizer takes it for South America. Wow. Max Pax has won previously too. I'll be right back. Yeah, get fucked if you don't like the ads. Fine, I'll get rid of the fucking ad. Fries and pies, you can shut the fuck up. That's my take. Juggernaut, Jason, and Sham. I just want to update my stuff. Cam versus Juggernaut Jason. Get wrecked, chat. I'm gonna disable the ads. I'm gonna get rid of the fucking auto ad shit. Where the fuck is it? They don't make it easy, do they? Son of a bitch. All right. Fine, for now, I'm going to disable him. It was kind of last minute. I was laddering before. What was rude? I don't care if it was rude. Are you talking about me being rude? I'm just being honest. True. I understand. Ads suck, and honestly, I'd get rid of them all if I could. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner, inside and out. Give it up for Juggernaut Jason. Mr. Streamer Man. And the score is 1 for Cham in the bottom left from Team GP. Yeah, Icecar is right, though, too. I tried disabling stuff more. We'll see if it's any better. You guys let me know. Icecar, I forget you're the ever-seeing Icecar. I'm going to be in so much trouble today. More ads, please, Archon. See if you subscribe. You got an extra Prime sub laying around. You're feeling generous. You want to gift a friendo. Or if you do that Twitch Turbo, I might actually do that myself because of ads. To be honest, it's a shame of the state of the world we live in. But it does support the stream for now. Dave just likes to be a rebel rouser from time to time, but I love the shit out of StarCraft, and I love the shit out of chat. Based Archons and Samo and Icegar. Icegar has choice of VIP or mod, by the way. Same as Cynical Death. Icegar is probably the busiest admin I know for anything, and he happens to be the ESL, NA, and EU guy. Fantastic job, Icecar. Anyway, looks like a pretty standard opener from both. Well, actually, yeah, it's pretty standard. Nothing too cheeky here. 47, this is pretty based, too, by the way. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Sorry, I'm also getting calls. I know I'm the only caster, and I'm still being Dave is normal, but that's what I always do. You have one constant in this universe is I'm never going to get masters. And, I'm going to do what I need to do now. But I love the shit out of you guys. I love the hell out of ESL. What energy drink you drinking? It's called, Salcon. This energy drink is called Salcon. On it is a pog squirrel. Sock on these nuts. Good job, chat. Guys, we don't have enough spam and chat going on. Let's pretend this is the ESL chat, considering Pig's not casting, and Steadfast, and Beowulf, and Chicken Man. Anyway, it's going to be a 1-1-1 from Juggernaut Jason. Cham going into Metabolic Boost quite late. That's actually a pretty late Metabolic Boost, for sure. He did not like this rush it. Not surprising in ZVT. But one of the cool things about Cham is he'll delay it for just more econ. He is just droning up like a madman. Probably going to get the 3 base saturation at the least. He may just drone on him with minimal damage, try to be annoying with what he can. But we'll see. He's usually a drone and queen machine. Love Cham. Thank you, 47-ness again. Thank you, man. I appreciate that 47-ness. If somebody wants to be kind, give 47-ness a sub from all this stuff. And I apologize for the lack of casting here for the moment as I'm pretending to cast and looking at my phone because I have family messaging me. But that's okay. We got an eBay going. Oh, no, it's a Fusion Core. It's going to be a Battle Cruiser follow-up to the Banshee opener. This is going to be a big debate from Juggernaut Jason going full NA. He wants this game back. He wants this game, too, to bring us into game number 3. Because he made it to the quarterfinals. He wants to prove that Canada doesn't just have one GOAT. Or we just say America's. Anybody in NA is just like, yo, it's Trigger. It's Estrella, otherwise the GOAT, who's not in here. No, thank you, Icecar. I had a little bit of a mistake that I thought for sure of all days in all my career of EPT I've never done. But we fixed it. And that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for all your hard work. And 47ist is a legend. Guys, make sure you follow 47ist if somebody wants to shout him out. He is an artist. I actually, the emote I have on mine, the fancy looking one out of all the scuffed artwork, it is from him. He's the only artist that has done any other artwork on this channel for emotes, etc. and all the graphics. That's 47ist. Please check out his artwork, especially. And if you're a Twitch streamer, several streamers use this stuff. Chicken Man, I don't even know. He's got a bunch, but fantastic work. Oh my god, Hellions going down, but they are getting some value. I wouldn't say those were the best trades, but he's forced a lot of lost mining time. Another Queen comes, finishing off some of the Hellions. 4 drones fall, 6 drones fall. Is it worth it for Juggernaut Jason? He's gonna lose all the Hellions, but his cheeky build may play off. Let's see here. Oh, battle cruiser operational. The Banshee even went down. Let's see where this battle cruiser is. He's just chilling right here. I think Jason's gonna wait. He got a 3rd CC with this. Special would be really happy with this build, I might say. Oh yeah. Yeah, Pig is on vacation or in traveling home from it. That I know for sure, Icecar. Pig and Dot do be on vacation. I can confirm because, yeah, I mean, they did have some posts and stuff, but in Atlanta, they were talking about it. They got a big trip planned. Juggernaut Jason got bullied by a Villo. Or did a Villo get bullied by being a Villo? Anyway. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Sorry, guys. Messages again. We got Yamato Cannon. Oh my god, this is pure mech from Juggernaut Jason, by the way, and Dave's doing nothing. Full Walter and White mode. True, Gene Sims. Is it Walter White mode or not? Oh my good lord. Battle cruisers going in. Okay, they can teleport. Gonna get a couple Yamatos off, killing a couple Queens. I don't agree with this, Jason. He's going right for the Queens, but they have so much energy. The Queens have not been transfusing. This was read by a book, like a book by Cham. Actually, this is a good time where he can teleport into a base. He should. Oh my god, why don't you teleport into a base, Jason? He's trying to fight the Queens. I don't agree with this at all. Juggernaut Jason in a fantastic spot, but kind of thrown it a little. He had a chance to just go right into the main of the Nat. If he did like any 2 bases at random. The worst he'd encounter is a Spore and a couple of Queens. He could debate and then path around the base. Path around the map, rather. But path around a potential other base. Because, you know, you're Zerg, you're playing against mech, you're going to possibly take a cheeky base, but centrifugal hooks, and 1-1 going to finish up for Cham. We do have 1-1 coming down for vehicle weapons and plating for Juggernaut Jason. He does have mag field accelerators. A Spire is just going down, and it's going to be a battle mech transition. Well, it's just pure mech, really. He just has all forms of mech here. We don't have... Do we have a Roach Warren? No roaches. Oh, we do have a Roach Warren. But let's see how many roaches are out. 13. So yeah, it does have the capability of Ravagers, which is pretty nice. But I think Ling Bling is pretty good to a point. It's just a matter of Heckbats and Heckians, as my friend Bang would say. Battle cruisers going out to clear some creep. Gonna engage a couple Corruptors and Queens. Not ideal. Oh, gonna... Yeah, I don't know about that, Yamato. And, well, they can't get the hell out of there. They are gonna... Ooh, save the 2 BCs. It's just a 2 BC mech build. So, Jason playing mech. I like this, actually. He's doing a pretty good job. An ode to Maru, guys. Lego mech. Honestly, I don't know. Lambo and Showtime. I got to meet Showtime too, and I thanked him for actually being somebody that's a big name guy that actually follows the Dave channel. And I was a little too much for him. He's like, oh, I'm busy. It was actually pretty cool. Showtime's pretty base. Lambo actually was exactly as Lambo as I thought. We just didn't get to drink a beer together. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, exactly. Like spending scans that clear creep. All right, let's take a look at the graphs. We've not done this the whole time. Income advantage, obviously in favor of Cham. He's now got a 6 base. His army value is actually higher than Jason's, but Jason's doing really well. He's going into Ghost after Mech. I like this with enhanced shockwaves in case of infestors. That's literally the purpose. Blue Flame Hellion's going in, and this could be a big surround. Oh no, Cham's coming from one position, but he's still going to surround this. It's mostly Cyclones, and Cyclones don't do very well. Banelings, the surround's good. The anti-armor missile was nice, but it was mostly Cyclones, and that's just a damn expensive army to lose for a Terran player. That said, Cham being extra cheeky here. Jason now at 73 to 102 army supply upgrades. Actually insanely in favor of our Zerg player, now going into flyer attacks as well, +2. So he's got flyer attacks, carapace, and adrenal glands. He's probably going to go for his 3/3 melee and carapace after. Cham is just too good, but I gotta hand it to Jason. He's doing really well this game, even if the time doesn't seem much. Like, look at how well, it's not like it's been a one-sided fight entirely. Jason's macroed. He's got the bases. He's Terran. He's got a planetary fortress wall. He's playing the mech guy. He's got a CC. But this Overlord's going to be annoying. It's not going to be able to land. And the creep spread is everywhere. Inside and out is a map that Zerg can spread that creep pretty well. Especially if you're good at it already, like Cham. It's going to be really rough for the Terran player, or Protoss for that matter, if it was a TVP. Kelzy, is that Kelzer? Kelzy, that is Kelzer. You're not wrong. Listen, mistakes were made in my naming of myself, bud. I thought you had some really good games if it is Kelzer, and regardless, why would I waste my time? I was just too lazy to come up with a name. Truth be told, I wanted to be the Arthritis, but it was taken. But that being said, the Battle of Cruiser is going to teleport back. Blue Flame Hellion's gonna force some of the Zerg army to retreat, but well, what's going on? They're just going all the way back. We are going into Vipers now. We do have flyer attacks +2 finishing up, and building armor Neo Steel being completed for our Terran player, Mr. Canadian Juggernaut Jason. Trying to spread creep still. What the hell? Oh no, he just didn't. Well, it's just gonna auto do it. All right, we're going to see a Broodlord transition for a Zerg player. This was not a battle cruiser heavy build, but the 2 BCs have retained their footing. And honestly, Juggernaut Jason's playing at Cham. This is actually pretty crazy. I'm actually surprised to see Jason doing this well, and it's not nothing against him. It's just, this is Cham. Cham do be pretty good. Kelzy, that is Kelzer, isn't it? My God. All right. And I'm getting BM by Kelzer. Oh my God, the tank's going down. Thor's continuing on, and whatever. Yeah, that's look at Zerg. Just look at him. Look at Terran. Like look at Zerg with their OPness. No, it just happens to be good stuff. Thanks for the follow, Nostra Beefs. And I gotta troll Mr. Kelzer at least. Hey, he talked in my chat. It's like that one time M. Canning came in. I'm like, wow, it's M. Canning. True story. Exactly how it happened. Alright, anyway. Beautiful parasitic bombs. Blinding clouds on the tanks as the Bane Corruptor goes in, and my mouse is slipping because I'm absolutely a boomer. And more Banes for days. Seems like a never-ending supply of Banelings come in. 29 workers fall. And I think this is the beginning of the end of Juggernaut Jason, but is it? He's established enough here where he's tearing. He's got an income a little bit, but look at this bank of Cham with the 2,000, almost 3,000 bank. He hasn't been able to establish another bank because it's map dependent. Guys, in honor of Calazur, can I just say, imagine Terran. Totally dead. Has CCs flying, but he's still in the game. Nina, I know I wanted to catch Nina too. I thought Calazur played well. I think he just... we could have caught his matches. I thought he did a fantastic job against Firefly. Everybody's like, it's just Firefly. I'm like, dude, Calazur wrecked it. Anyway, in this game, we know Cham's got a little bit of an advantage, to say the least. The bank's now being spent. He's now got in gas, but he's more maxed out in everything. He's got the army supply advantage. Juggernaut Jason able to secure a base, and it is a mech army. He does have ghosts, though, and Broodlords are coming out. Let's take a look at how many ghosts there are. It's only one ghost. Oh my god, it's Casper, folks. It is Casper, the Canadian ghost. And he does have the female ghost skin. Mr. Juggernaut Jason. Baneling's actually killing the defensive planetary orbital. Gonna land. Thanks for the follow, funny dude. And we'll see what happens here. Oh my god. Just a little deflection for a moment, and we'll see as the game goes on. Cham going to take the 3 o'clock position base, has 9 o'clock. Yeah, it did take some damage. Jason's still behind an army supply. He is playing mech, and I know I have the units tab up, so anybody that's being a smartass, well, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, I wouldn't have the units tab up. That's all I can say. And this is Mass Broodlord. That said, the army's mostly ground for our Terran player. He's trying to get out some ghosts. He has some Thors, but this is Mass Broodlord scanned. Jason's got to be absolutely peeing his pants right now, because this is something scary to deal with when you have mostly tanks and Hellbats. Ooh, nice EMPs on the Vipers, but I don't think it matters. These are all tanks surrounded by Broodlords, and only 3 Thors and a couple of ghosts. Cham takes it, but Jason does a fantastic job. And I can't believe I BM'd Calazur just jokingly. I'm literally joking. Bruh. G fucking G. Jesus, I have too many fucking DMs. All right, let's see what we got now. Imagine Maru, true. Maru would have defended that exactly. Would he, though? All right, guys, give me just a moment. We gotta get our next match.
Bruh.
All right, guys. We're going to see our next series. Cham is really good. He's actually one of my favorite Zergs. Special would be proud. I still would be proud. I think Jason did a fantastic job. Again, Cham's the favored player. Shit, we're naturally I'm the only caster for English, and let's take a look at the bracket. See how we're doing. Beyond versus Nina in the quarterfinals as well, is still going on. Max Pax versus Kellizer. Oh shit, that's why. Was that actually Kellizer though? I'm wondering. Kelsey. I'm missing all the good matches. That's rough. Sorry, guys. Slur 1-0 trigger on game 2. Shit. All right, so Cham has advanced to the semifinals. Interestingly enough, he's the only player. Nina must be underway. Yeah, they are. Game 1. Crazy outcomes. This is interesting. EPT Open Cups. Outside of just eye casting, I want to say that amazingly, of course, I don't catch my buddy Trigger. I don't catch Nina. I don't catch the usual. I tried taking a different route around this.
Imagine Terran.
And yeah, and I'm going to be streaming after, maybe. Because we did want some ladders. So Scuff Dave stream coming after the fact. I figured to hang out until we have a game. Nina and Beyond still going on for the moment. Looks like a crazy game. She's got disruptors. Nina is streaming. Trigger is streaming. I know eye scars all over the place. And I had some bad news here. That's not good. Bad news for Dave. All right. iScar is an admin, by the way. Let me clear the player thing. Oh, indeed. Sorry, guys. I'm just waiting on a lobby. Don't go anywhere. This is the only English cast. We got some good games coming up. Max Pax may have just finished his, too, actually. Which... Sorry, Kellizer. All right, let's see here. Let me see. Fuck. Naturally, I had a bunch of fucking messages from ladder games earlier. And it's fucking up with me being able to get into stuff. While we wait. Looks like Nina BN's still going on. As soon as I have a lobby, we're gonna get right into it. But did I miss it? No. I did miss it. Fuck. No, Nina went into it. God damn it, I missed Nina BN. Guys, Nina's streaming. All right, come on. Let's see here. Fuck. We had a lobby, I thought, but it looks like she was in game. Sorry, guys, this sucks. It happens. Happens to Wardy, happens to Roddy, happens to Steadfast. What up, Fuzzy Desi? All right. You're watching others too. Sorry, Icecar. Max packs versus Trigger Solar. Oh, yeah. I will see. What's the score? All right. Jesus. Yeah, guys, check out Nina's stream. Check out Trigger's stream, too. He's going on. But we're, check out Rocklets. And, I should have just followed Kellizer. Jesus. I'm sorry. I had some bad news here while we're waiting. It's okay. Shit happens, but after this, I'm going to be taking a break ski. Yep, Rocklets. And I think Alexander Enke. Thanks for the follow, Griev. But I do apologize, guys. Yeah, if you're new here, smash that follow button. I do ESL. I do a lot of grinding. I do a lot of random weird shit on my stream. I do be a caster, but I do be a Dave. Well, while this is going on, I might try to get something going. I'm going to try to be attentive to... I have my eye on this like a fucking hawk. Looks like it is solar. Solar versus Max Packs is where we're going. And this side of the semifinals. Fucking A, bro. Going on to the next one. Honestly, little tired of the StarCraft music like usual. We're waiting for the next series. This isn't going to be in the VOD, so. Just saying. Waiting on it. Let's see what happens. Solar versus Max Packs. How you doing, babylings? Little rowdy. All right, we got our game coming on up. Right now, 47 is thank you for the $10, by the way. I do appreciate the heck out of you guys. The ads better, by the way, for everybody bitching about ads earlier on. All right, here we go. Little PVZ for you, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, representing Psystorm Gaming, one of my favorite Protoss players. Give it a 4 Max Packs. Actually, I think he's one of everybody's favorite Protoss players. And his opponent in the upper right. Aw, thank you for the 100 biddies, Constant A Mover. And from Onside Gaming, the team of Neeb. That's right, Neeb, who I gave a big hug at Atlanta, unsuspectingly to him. It is Solar in the red. And I just messaged him. I didn't get to meet Solar. I saw Solar, I think, and I didn't even meet him, I think. Big oof. Solar just going for his third base. He knows Max Packs. These guys do know each other a little bit. Thank you so much again for the 100 biddies. Guys, I might be doing a scamathon tomorrow. Maybe even tonight. I might just keep it going. But I have had some bad news. So bear with me here a little bit. All support is appreciated. All right, we do have a hatchery going down at 3 o'clock position base, and it is going to be a 20 Nexus 20 core. Max Pack's just going for the minerals right here after very optimally doing this to get his core in a standard opener. You see that often in pro leagues. Something for us scrubs that are Protoss players to work on. And meanwhile, Solar, I have a feeling Solar might just go into he's been doing this a lot. He's a very good player. He's a very reactive player, but he likes going +1 melee. Early metabolic, not early, but he likes his Ling Bling, and he's a very good player. So if Max Pax plays something like the hero build, he might be in a lot of trouble, but Max Pax is not that guy. He's not afraid to go DTs. He's not afraid to go resonating glaives. How you doing, Rob? Welcome, again, Gravy and the Biscuit. Welcome, everybody, Babylings and stuff. Roddy Dave is the best. Thank you, Babylings. You say that. Even Light has the memes with it. It's pretty funny. Babylings do be a little bit of a legend. Though I wish she was a little more polite to her Protoss friends sometimes. She's always polite to me. She's just joking around. Actually, good buddy of mine. Truth be told, we just be memeing. It is going to be a Twilight opener, of course. Finishing up just now. It looks like DTs, honestly. It could be Resonating Glaives. But we don't see any gas pulse, so I'm thinking this is Dark Templars or Max Packs, but he has a lot of cheeky builds. Yeah, this is likely to be DTs. We'll see, though, in a second. As he goes on to this third hatch, going down to the natural, of course, Max Packs with the Adept out. Yeah, this is 100% Dark Templar. As we see the 150 gas, if you guys look here, we're going to see a Dark Shrine go down here somewhere. There it is. It is going to be a DT opener from Max Packs. He's got the Stalker and the wall, the Adept. Actually, did the Adept die? No, nothing is lost. Very good plays from both players. But Max Packs retaining the Adept even to go back home. Because you're only on 2 units normally. Max Packs does this a little differently. Wait, he's starting this Adept. He might as well cancel it. This is going to delay Warp Gate. I mean, it doesn't matter for the timings. But that's an Overlord coming in. Flipjip, thank you for the 13 months on Prime. Aw, thank you, buddy. Fine. You're like, Dave's the only caster. I guess I have to sub to Dave. Doesn't matter that we're friends and I'm going to be playing Protoss. And I actually threw a game because I thought you were Billy Utters. And I would have bullied you more. Actually, if I knew you were switching to Protoss, I would have just quit the game right then, Slipchip. For this season, I mean. You're still a Terran. But you know, you originally were Protoss. Dark Shrine is scouted. Great reaction from Solar, though. He does anticipate a Twilight build. He didn't see anything indicating Robo, but now he knows there's a Dark Shrine. He's got spores in each base. Max Pack's not going to be able to just snipe. But at the same time, he does not know there's spores. Oh, wait. Queen is going to fall. So catching queens is good, and before a layer is in production, any units you can catch. Oh, nice catches on Lings. They're good if you can't get any major snipes as long as you retain your units, because DTs can become Archons. Adept's actually catching a lot of Lings. Oh, nice Max Packs with a DT. Look at the micro on Max Packs. This is actually really good. So this isn't some like meme, oh yeah, it's Protoss A-move army. No, there's a lot of micro going on here. He shades out. Solar goes down and Max Packs takes game number 1. Protoss has nipples. Question mark? Well, and like that, I guess maybe I'll agree with Babylings that DTs are a cheese now. Boom! Cheese the Protoss. Well, Protoss wasn't cheesing in game number 1. Moving on to game number 2. And that's why I usually open DTs against Zerg, guys. Love the heck out of you, Slip Chip. Thank you again. Thank you guys for all the support today. I feel like we're no pig, no steadfast. I know I'm bad, but come on, guys. Tell your friends. We are approaching the finals, and this is the only NA side of the cast. The only, sorry, not the only NA, the only... Actually, I think it is the only NA, but the only English cast of the EPT Americas. So... tell your buddies, tell your friends. Let's go until it ends. Anyway, it is a best of 3 and spawning at the bottom left up a point representing Psystorm Gaming. The blue, give it up for Mr. Chad himself, the Prince of Denmark. And it is MaxPax. And his opponent in the upper right, give it up for Onside Gaming Solar, who's not going for a 12 pool. And is at least opening Drone Overlord, so he's probably just going for an expand. Let's see if MaxPax opens Stargate or Twilight this game. I'm curious. He's been known to go Robo sometimes. We saw very rarely, but he's usually... I'm gonna predict it's gonna be a Stargate game, but he might end up going into Resonating Glaive Adepts. I'm a little baby and a little baby. Slippy, you're getting older now. Unless you're talking about Uncle Dave. Alright. I'm just saying, for the sake of StarCraft, that's all. I know you guys are feeling like shit, because you're like, we only have Dave Testa as our only English caster tonight. We don't even have Renegade or Chicken Man. You know? That be what it be. I was going to ladder tonight, but... I missed a lot of good matches that people wanted, but we got some good matches that people wanted, I felt. We got some good StarCraft anyway, don't you know, eh? Out MaxPax? True, Chris. Yo-Yo, I missed your match. Yo-Yo, you were one of the ones I wanted. I didn't say that in there, but I was like, well, if I had an underdog match, it'd be Yo-Yo or Filibuster. I didn't see Holden play. I didn't see Slip Chip play. I didn't see Acheron play. I don't have biases, but I do have, you know, when everything's usually not oversaturated, but we have enough casting, I'll usually be the guy that picks the underdogs that are really good players that people don't know about. Copium indeed. Alright, so, a little probe harass. Probe's actually taking, MaxPax not microing his probe very well this game. In terms of being how good he is. I'm not saying that as I'm better than MaxPax. I'm saying that as it's fucking MaxPax. And this probe's got more of a beating than, you know, that smack. Like, I feel like this probe is spent some time with Will Smith. That's right, the Will Smith memes are back. K-Man Jack. Exactly. Well, MaxPax became just a pretty standard macro player. He just knows a lot of builds. He is going Twilight Council. I thought he might shift it up and go Stargate, but to be honest, Solar's got like the best anti-Stargate builds for standard macro games anyway. He really does. And game 2, he's not cheesing. MaxPax is going to see that, well, he's not going to see the Baneling Nest. And this could be a blind counter, not a blind counter, but a build order counter for MaxPax. He's going into Resonating Glaives. Let's see his gas saturation. Yeah, he is committing down to Glaive Adepts. Going into 4-gate Glaive. Ooh, 3-gate Glaive. So it's not 100% committal. He can take and expand. He can change his tech up a little. It's not an extra 150, but these Banes could do God's work. There's no shield battery. There's no scouting of the Banelings. He didn't see the Baneling Nest, so that's the most crucial thing of this. How you doing, Scary Harry Mary? Do you feel that dairy content of cheese is paramount to the growth in humans? I say that, oh my god, I think this is just it. Folks, I do believe we got game. Cheese, the Protoss, boom, you wanted it. There's Banelings, there's Lings, and thanks to boom, Solar has channeled cheese the Protoss. But can Max out macro this and cause missed target fire? There's only one adept in here. Resonating Glaive is not finishing. Banelings coming into the main. 16 workers have fallen. It would take a miracle to hold against this. It is an all-in. But that said, if MaxPax wins this game, he's actually fucking goated for a guy that never goes to lands. Immortal coming out. Banelings catching 27 workers. It's 11 at 22 workers. No 69 420 memes. It looks like Solar just does it. And Immortal can't do it. Solar takes game 2 very quickly by cheesing the Protoss in favor of Boom. Ah, you're not a noob. It's all right, Slip Chip. MaxPax control. What are you talking about? MaxPax is bad control. You're talking years ago. MaxPax is actually cracked packs. Chris, I completely disagree. MaxPax is... Oh shit, did they start the game without me? All right, going into game number 3. In a very short run up to here. I had to yell at MaxPax for a minute. He was getting a little Uncle Dave. He may be MaxPax, but Uncle Dave had to reassert himself a little bit. He was like, bruh. Let's go. It is a 1-1. This is game number 3. Protoss was cheese. Speaking of the Protoss that was cheese in the upper left, it is our possibly cheesy Protoss, usually playing very standard, setting the meta sometimes, or reaffirming the meta, I'd say, actually. It's MaxPax in the blue. He doesn't really set it, but I think we can argue MaxPax does a lot for it. Anyways, in the bottom right, his opponent from Onside Gaming, this Solar. So Mr. Psystorm Gaming is going to go try to force a block on the natural from Mr. Onside. He is going to do so. Solar or Solar. The Solar Eclipse is forced to take Triangle Third on Cosmic Sapphire, a very large map. Let's see what we got in this game. I don't know what's going to happen, but nor do you guys. It's MaxPax and Solar. This would be a good Stargate map if there is one. Thank you for the follow. Energized. Anyway, not an Agura baying moment. All right, Probe going around, getting some vision. Harass of the mineral line, doing what he can. Behind it is just going to be a 20 Nexus 20 core from MaxPax. Triangle Third finishing up about 60% now. And the spawning pool is down. Gas starting to get saturated one at a time. Just a macro build out of Solar this game. For an opener anyway. We'll see what happens. It is Solar after all. But we know he likes his bling bling. And that said, another gas is going on for MaxPax. He's going to go for probably a 22 gas, I'm guessing, from the looks of it. Yeah. Maybe not. He might cut. He doesn't cut probes. Yeah, it's going to be a 22 gas. This pylon's going to finish up just in time. As the Cybernetics core finishes, it's going to be just a hair after. And there's going to be his Adept and Gate, Warp Gate. So he's probably going Twilight, if I was to guess. Uncle Dave reassert. Yeah, Hero Marine complains about a lot, but honestly, when I met Big Gabe, as much as I've complained... Chris, you used to come into my channel a lot, and then he's like, oh, Dave's too Protoss. Well, imagine Dave. This is chat. Right, we got these good games of StarCraft going on. We got this boomer talking about it, who's really bad at Protoss, and usually, like Ravi, goes on about Protoss, but is just totally not professional caster, man. Just has a lot of love for StarCraft and the community. Anyway, Adept goes in. Protoss Gale. Let's see, Adept. She's female. Female Protoss. It's hard to tell anyway because they're Protoss. Imagine Protoss, right? I wonder if there are male Adepts. They never show that. There's no male. You know they have like male, female ghost skins? There's no male, female. But I mean, Protoss are basically like photosynthetic creatures. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be resonating glaives again this game. No scout from Solar. This map's pretty big. He hasn't taken either. Thank you for the follow. Antilles 667. Thank you very much. Link's coming in. Metabolic boost had finished. It's only 4. Adept Stalker here. Gonna be a Robo again. This time though, early Baneling Nest. A Roach Warren going down earlier would be good. But I don't think we have a full... Yeah, actually, we have the Overlord and the Pervert Pillar is going to see this. The Ling's going to see this. Roach Warren goes down immediately at a sub 4 minute timing. Not quite like the Lambo. Like the old days. If you guys remember the meta, you'd have the German taxi and the German sidewalk with a 420 Roach Warren. That's no longer a thing. But still, nonetheless, it all kind of times out. Resonating Glaives is the play. Max Pack's resaturated, so he might go for a Dark Shrine this game. There is no layer, and this would actually be the perfect time for a Dark Shrine. Overlord coming in, though. Another pylon going down. And I know that was an annoying use of alliteration. Max Pack splitting the Adepts is actually really smart, too, going to the western side, and the other ones do see the link, but there's a wall. Oh, well, now there's a wall. Overlord getting denied here. One going down over here. No Dark Shrine. This would be the best time for it because there's no layer. There's no spores. Max really should have dropped one. Resonating Glaives is not researched yet. It's got 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Has finished. Only one Adept is saved on this side. I think beautiful defense from our Zerg player. War Prism's going out. Dark Shrine is going down a little later. 7 drones in production. Still though. Anything of detection. Overlord still stands. This Stalker is going to deflect the Overlord from scouting to Dark Shrine. Looks like it is in the natural. Yeah, he killed that one. It could be easily scouted by the Ling Inquisition. But that one Adept has Resonating Glaives and he can warp in a couple, but he just did a warp-in cycle. So not the greatest for Max Packs. There are Roaches. And, well, actually this does deflect it. Ling's going back to counter-regress. The Roach follow-up. Still, no spores, no layer, no nothing from Solar. He's not trying to take a third, which is, or fourth rather, which is smart. He's going to shade into the third, cancel the shade. Max Pack's going in with more Adepts. He's going to make this seem like it's a glaive all in on 2 bases, but it's really going to be a DT follow-up. Layer is going down just now. Very unluckily for Maximus Paximus. A nice micro from Max Pack. Is going to shade down to the natural, catch some workers. Fakes his shade out, hits the third, runs away. War Prism taking a beating a bit for a second. Dark Shrine coming down. Layer only 70% complete and counting. We'll see what happens. How you doing, this sip ship? Welcome, welcome. DT is going to run amok. No spores. Overseer is going to be available in a bit. Max Pax may be able to do a lot here. He does get a third base a little later and is going into a forge, so it's kind of a macro follow-up and not a macro timing. Spore is coming down, though. Max Pax not hold positioning this. The DT better. You don't want to be more happy with that DT actually just held position. So you kill anything but 10, 11, 12. He needs to get more. He's going to run away. Okay, do we have an Overseer in production? Max Pax does. Oh, there is one not in production. One's done. 14 workers fall. 4. He has 3 DTs warped in. 1 is dead. 2 is dead. And Max Pax. Oh, he's going to lose a third. Yeah, that's not looking good. I do like the Observer follow-up from it, but Max Pax might be able to save this DT. Every DT saved is 125 earned, really, because when you actually get value with DTs, it's still good. Not that I know anything about Dark Templar. Guys, look at the initials. Boom. The muted Bane. Alright, that said, Blink and +1 going down. More Stalkers in play. Roaches and Glial Reconstitution coming. Ravagers being morphed. Yeah. Anyway, third base going down, and yeah. And yeah, it's going to be an Immortal Archon Charge Lot push, well, not Charge Lot Blink Stalker push against, well, it was basically a Roach committed build, but there's a lot of Lings. Max Packs with the clutch recall, though, does he save most? He saves all the Stalkers, but yeah, he saves them all. I like the static there. That's going to help a little, but he only has 2 Archons to defend, and that's a lot of Roach Ravager with the Lings. The Archons are going to be actually pretty clutch against the Lings, but they're a little disjointed because they've recalled War Prism Micro going in another trying to fight, but that's a lot of Roach Rav again. It is a 3 base to a 3 base. Max Pax is trying his best to get this done and dealt with. Actually, he's doing a pretty good job. He's retained a lot of probes, but there's more Lings. It's nothing but Lings and Roaches in production. Nothing for Max Pax. Waiting for Warpins. And my God. Let's see who advances. 25 workers fall for Max Pax. He needed to save this third base, basically, is what this game comes down to. But realistically, if he didn't GG, I wouldn't blame him. Oh, he loses the Archon, though. Up here, Corrosive Vials. Oh, are mostly evaded. 1 Stalker takes it. 2 at the back end of the last. Warping. The base is almost held. No, but Corrosive Vials are going to kill it. And Max Pax loses his third base. Solar still only on 3 base. Is going to take a 4th. I think the game's still on. Max Pax did get a Forge. Let's see if he got +1. He did get +1, so he has an upgrade advantage. His army supply is pretty close. He lost the 3rd, though, so he doesn't have a lot of economy to reinforce. He still has the War Prism, so I guess he could possibly micro against this a little, but there's a lot of Lings. Again, it's the +1 advantage. +1 melee is good against Stalkers. Max Pax unable to get Charge, which I think is actually more than its value, but you need 3 base economy because, well, the view be good. If Solar goes down, Max Pax takes it. In game number 3, let's go. Yeah, it was not all in. It was mostly all in. That's the thing. Max Pax is the master of basically taking a 2 base all in build and making a 3 base build at this level of StarCraft. So Max Pax advances. To the finals. Let's see what's going on the other side of the bracket. And welcome, guys. If you're new here, smash that follow button. It's weird to say. I don't mean to be. I'm griping just for ESL. For me, I'm extremely happy. We got a bunch of you guys here, as per usual. Whenever that happens, I'm always happy when I have anybody here in this channel. It's kind of a boomer channel, but you know, we all watch Roddy together, so you know. And Peg, for that matter. Hack the toss. Well, in a days. Maximus Paximus advances. Let's see what's going on. Did anybody else join even at the end? I'll join sometimes in the finals and stuff when I'm late just to do it. Because sometimes there's a few of you guys that actually like being in the Dave side of the cast for whatever goddamn reason. Still haven't figured that out, but do appreciate you. Let's take a look at this bracket here. Max Pax is advanced to the finals. It's Beyond versus Sham. And I'm going to do my best to follow, but I'm going to take a moment to use the bathroom. See this lovely emote? 47 has made this. He does stream sometimes. But he's a graphic novelist and artist of all kinds. Welcome, Freestyle. Welcome, Vamos. Welcome, NASA Orangutan.
Imagine Protoss. Imagine Zerg.
Let's go, guys. And I'm going to run an ad while we can, because you guys were bitching about ads. I'm going to put them back for sure, but I didn't mean for them to cut into stuff. I have a little bit of control over some of it, but... see where it is on this bot. All right, let's do it. Run a couple minutes of ads. Hopefully we don't get into a game before. You don't give yourself much credit. Why? Nah, I say because I'm old, but I don't know. Just how I be. All right, let's see here. I will say I do cast a lot and stream a lot. So if you like StarCraft, this is your place. Good, bad, ugly. I cast amateur StarCraft as well as professional StarCraft, semi-pro StarCraft, and even rookie StarCraft. So even Diamond and Platinum League sometimes. Just because I got on the pro stuff doesn't mean I stop supporting the community. Cosmo. Good, much love. And yeah, more EPT points for the invisible ladder. True. No, I'm joking. Yeah. Ditto, hell yeah, Cosmo. You're always pretty based. All right, guys. Where's like old man toast? I thought we were tight. I don't know, guys. I'm just treating this as any other cast and any other time. I just feel bad for you guys that you're stuck with Dave. Big oof. No, I don't really. I'm thankful for everybody, but you know how it be. We still don't have a match just yet. We want, because we gonna bitching. Yeah, true. I run ads all the time because truthfully, I had some unfortunate news of stuff even right now, but I've been living off streaming like 99% of my income for the last couple months, and let me say it's not easy, and I'm not anybody big streamer, Dave. But I have probably one of the best communities in Twitch. It's not as good as sales, but I would say I deal with your trolling enough, but overall I see a lot of people that love StarCraft. I'd liken it to a combination of Florencio. It's more well, You know what I mean? We gotta know. I am, but that may be part of my news. But I'll be fine. I am still an IT professional. You can't take that away from me after a certain point. Where you can count it, I have 16 years in. I'm also a musician, and as much as I actually embarrassingly asked Sal for advice on some things, it's funny. It's different when you're broadcasting and not using DAWs, but I was actually set up to go before I went into IT, even though I was still in IT and a computer science minor when I was a younger lad. I actually was set up to go into the music industry for music production. So I should change my name to San Germain Starcraft. For any of you Castlevania fans. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. We're waiting. It's unlucky, but it's all good. And I'll be honest, I'm tired of the music. Again, it's not going to be on the VOD, and shouldn't do this. But you know what I say to that? So when's the patch coming? The intern kicked out a patch for co-op at Hero 1. Protoss, am I right? You know? Just winning all the tournaments now. And Protoss wins 2 tournaments in a year. They're of major or premier category. Protoss needs a nerf. It's how it be. It's spoken from a Protoss. Totally not a biased stream. Ignore this guy. And we're just waiting. I have a feeling, excuse me. Absolutely nothing better I can do here. Yeah. Just trying to break up the time. Nika. 2-minute delay and all, you know. I agree with Roddy on the 90-second delay, though. I know I'm not in any position to say it. I wish ESL would change that. And, yeah, I don't have all the stuff on the scene, too. I just redid my computer. We got our stuff here, too. But, you know, we got our stuff. You know, the commands still be here for the regulars and the new people. You
don't know the power of the Dark Shrine. Princeton University.
Anyway, we're going to go on and hope to catch something. I'm trying to get our matches, but just keeping an eye on everything and hoping for some fun chat. What's a good waiting song? Oh, wait. I wish I remember the one.
Do not underestimate the power of the Dark Shrine.
I wish I remember the one. I needed to separate it. There was a good song by Wes Montgomery. You know, it might be time for guitar if I know in my luck we're going to be right into the game when I start it. I think we might play some guitar just to kill some time for a minute. Yeah, actually, we're going to do just that. As you can see, all my guitars are dirty, just like me. Just like my house. Rusty, little crusty. We're going to do it. Yeah. We're going to do it. Little bits of guitar for you. Nothing copyright. I reckon. And I had a little scuff thing on the stream before with the delays that I had to. Game 2 coming up. Beyond versus Okay, never mind. I'm going to keep my guitar on me just in case we have any waiting, but we're not. So I guess we don't have any guitar. It's 1-0 Beyond. Beyond versus Cham. And this is my baby. It needs a lot of repair, but I knew that was a horrible idea, but so glad to hear you talk sense again. What do you mean, Fritz? I do talk sense. Going into it, Bian versus Cham. And Bian is up one. Bian versus Cham. Give me just a moment. We're into the game. And here we are. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner. Up a point. Representing Shopify Rebellion, it is the Reaper Man himself. It is Bian. In the red. And his Zerg opponent, actually macroing it up, not surprisingly, in the blue. Giving her Team GP's Cham. Elephant Man. Alright, we do have a game again, so bear with me here. And, yeah, this can be a very nicely timed hatchery. Beyond going for CC for what a madman! Let's go! A CC first out of Beyond is going to be pretty cool. Let's go. That is a ballsy move, but Cham is not cheesing the Terran. Boom, I know you're disappointed. Hat tying on montage. Well, 2 minutes from now, you're going to see we're into a game. A hat trying on montage would have been good. I should have just grabbed the guitar. In the future, I'm just going to grab the guitar. We'll play with some kind of canned jam that's radio friendly, if you will. Okay, yeah, he's going to go into Marines. It's going to probably be a 2-on-1 follow-up with a CC first. Might even go a 3-rack CC first. Probably a 2-on-1. Out of Bian and his opponent. Bian is bringing it back. His opponent is just chilling out here. Cham not being too daring with his overloads. This is a very trademark of Cham. Cham doesn't like to be too adventurous against a Terran. Actually, sometimes we even see it with a Protoss. He will be a little more adventurous with the Protoss, but Cham is very conservative with his overlords. He's going to go for as quick as he can third base. He has 2 queens, his 4 lings already coming. His macro is insane, but Cham is going to get as quick as possible third base for the opener. He has that drone already there. Look at that, 225, and it's down already. Love to see it. Beyond going for the reactor and the tech lab, so it is probably going to be a 2-on-1 build from Beyond with the fast CC first. Playing a company tune. Well, probably not an EPT when I'm the only caster, but I think you guys can see me do that. I think I am going to cast and sing a song sometime. I will plan that out. You guys will get that out of Dave one day. It'll probably in one of my own tournaments. I think I will try to do that. I'm a horrible singer, as you could probably tell. But I could probably plan something out a little bit. It'll probably have something to do with these nuts. It'll probably have to be a goblin match, because goblin these nuts, etc. Anyway, Stim is on the way. It is going to be a 2-1-1. I'm sure of it. It might be a 3-racks factory, but I doubt it. Out of Beyond, 3 CCs, usually a 2-on-1 build. Or sorry, not 3 CC, but a fast CC first. It's usually a 2-on-1 build. And, well, Cham's already going to a Baneling Nest, Metabolic Boost, finishing up. Not looking the greatest for Beyond. Depending on what Cham does. He's got a lot of lings across. It is a 21-11 army supply. And that could be a bit of a problem. Lings coming in. We'll see what happens here. Metabolic Boost completing. Meaning we do have these Speedlings out. And we do have Banes in production. We're going to see a big Bane bust from Cham. And thank you for the follow, Glocofon. All right, guys, this is going to be a good one. We are on to possibly the last game of the semifinals, but Cham may just do it here. Beyond maybe facing a build order counter here. Yeah, he went 3 racks factory. Oh god, this is, oh my god, everything's clumped up. The banelings. The humanity. Boom has got to be just sitting there with a cheeky little cat smile hissing. Because, no, it is a 2-1-1 into a 3 rack, so he's trying to go into a 3-1-1 follow-up. 10 drones behind this, so that means Cham's just like, I got my value. That's sad. Let's take a look. It's 26 lings. Banelings exploding for 12 workers. Beyond actually not doing too bad on workers considering. That could have been even more disastrous if he didn't. I don't know. That was a tough call for me. But realistically, the DPS of the Banes and the Lings in there. I think the Lings actually bought Beyond time to kill Banes at the right time. But I don't know. I play Protoss. We just F2A move according to heaven. Anyway, 3 racks have completed. We're not going to see a quick 3rd CC as a result of this build and the damage dealt. There's too many workers killed. It's going to be a Marine Pit tank push on 2 bases. Combat shields is going to be pretty nice. Beyond going to get some collateral damage on the other side of the map with the 2 medevacs, but the Overlord is going to see this. Beyond, okay, maybe not. He's just going to kill the Overlord again. Cham very conservative on how he uses his Overlords against Terran. Anybody doesn't want to have too many Overlords out in the map against Terran. Let's be real. And his EVT, it's kind of a fool's errand. Thanks for the follow, Zling as well. And Galacofon. Alright, Overlord is going to be cleaned up. We'll see what's happening now. 3rd CC just going down for Beyond, not too late. So he's in a good spot. He's getting that Marine tank follow-up. Doesn't have any eBay just yet. It's kind of the build. And we'll see what happens here. Thanks for the follow, X-Turtle Punch. Turtle. Are you turtle enough for the Turtle Club? And our Zerg player has gone into Roaches. Interestingly enough, he's not going in for upgrades. He's going for Roaches. And against the Marine tank, that means there's going to be Ravs. It's going to be Bling Ravager, probably. Roaches could be pretty good against Marines for a bit, but they have combat shields at least. So it's stem combat shield. Oh, I love this with the tanks. And this is a good tank map. Beautiful siege tank position from Beyond. He's going to clear creep tumor out and try to get some damage into the 3rd base location. There's a lot of Ling Roach. Ravager are finishing. There's some Banelings out too. Centrifugal Hooks is on the way with Glial Reconstitution, so we got some speed. Banes and a little faster Roaches coming for our Zerg player. Notice I say a little faster Roaches. They're not exactly zippity doo-dah. They're going to die to disruptors. But there's no disruptors in this matchup anyway. Siege tanks getting some good value. Corrosive Bile is pretty nice. Cleans up 1 of and 2 of this. Well, actually, Siege tank helps for a bit. Beyond really has to pick up these units. Oh no, he's eating Biles. Okay. Alright, he mitigated the losses. I think Beyond wins that fight. Oh, GG. Beyond takes it and advances in the finals against Max Pax with a CC first build. Well, thank you for that, Big Shrimpin'. That is actually pretty crazy with a freaking 2014 strat or before. I'm joking, but like 2-on-1's been around forever. The timings were different, but with the economy to have to be legacy. Very cool stuff. It is a Beyond Max Pax Finals. I was not expecting this. If I'm not mistaken, let me double check because I've been wrong every time I do something when I'm streaming. Let's hack and go. I caught no Trigger or Nita games today. That makes me feel bad a little bit. All right. Very cool stuff. Max Pax versus Beyond. finals. To my friends that I didn't cast, I'm sorry. Like, Dave, you're not my friend anymore. Why do we give you any special treatment? Oh my god, let me just at least correct this. Come on, players. Give me a second, you kids. Dave even calling Bion a kid. How you doing, Bauman Marketing? You hope Bion cheeses the Protoss? I thought you didn't really care for Terran that much, Boom. Come on. Boom just like cheesing the Protoss no matter what it is. Alright guys, we're on to the grand finals here. It's Bion versus Max Pax. Max Pax versus Bion. In a best of 5 for the $400 EPT Open Cup. America's number 151. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Waterfall. Representing Psystorm Gaming in the blue, it is Max Pax. Our Protoss player. And his opponent in the upper right, cheesing the Protoss, as you can see in the mini-map. Give it up for Shopify Rebellion's Red Bion. And see right here, he's already going for a Proxy Rex. I think it's going to be a Proxy Reaper. Let's see if he double gasses, though. He did send 2 SCVs right after. Let's see what happens. Bion's a man of many things, but I think it's just going to be a Reaper from this location. But Bion is a man of many cheeses, so we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be a Proxy Reaper for sure. You wouldn't want to do Proxy Marauder right here. For obvious reasons, for those of you that play this game, for those that don't. And not to sound like an idiot, I'm pulling a tasteless moment. You need a tech lab to build Marauders. A tech lab's an add-on to a barracks. I can't believe I'm doing this. I don't usually do this unless it's replays. But that refinery is going to block it. So the obvious location, what this does is allows a Reaper to get right in the face of the Protoss quicker than a Cybernetics core is going to finish. So he can't have an Adept. Max Pax going for the scout is going to see that there's a Proxy Rex, and knowing Max Pax, he's probably just going to drop his Nexus. He may go for the pylon then scout. And actually, Max Pax is so aware, he may realize the pathing of that SCV. He didn't see it immediately, but he should realize where this is at. And again, Max Pax, a man of many talents. I like this probe pull. Okay, it's 2 probes. But the SimCity here allows him to get a shield battery if he thinks it's necessary. But you could use 3 probes, but this position is damn annoying because there's a lot of RNG in favor of the Terran to go against this. Okay, 1 probe does fall. But guess what? Max Pax drops the battery. Does have a stalker coming. Beautiful probe micro, even though he loses 2, because this is a very dirty... very greasy. Cheese the Protoss, as Boom says. Reaper second on its way. Factory going down as well. It's a double gas built from beyond, but Max Pax does have his his Nexus going down. How you doing, Ramen Shatter? Terran only skilled race. Now when Boom says that, you know she's memeing. Alright, and there's a reason why I'm saying it. Honor, skill, hard work. Or you just build 4 racks, build Marines, and pull SCVs. That's my thought of Terran. Or insert Dolan build here. Shout out to Dolan, by the way. I love that kid. I say kid because he is to me. But Dolan's a really nice guy. But I'm thinking of the filthiest one. It's going to be Stargate opener from Max Pax. Going to be a Cyclone to grid the Oracle. I hope he goes into Phoenixes, honestly. And I think Max Pax is... he may be young, but he's wiser than his years. He's probably going to go into Phoenixes. And if you're opening Stargate, I really wish he just went blank, to be honest. He's going Phoenixes. It's going to be scouted by the Reaper. Cyclone's still on its way. Reaper finally going to go down, so that's both Reapers. The Barracks is just now going to make its way back home. It's going to be a double Cyclone opener. Max Pax might get a shield back. Yeah, he already had the one down here, but this pylon's very exposed. He's going to pressure out with the Stalkers, killing an SCV for free. Beyond is down on workers, just now getting his orbital command center at the natural. Yeah. Now, guys, you're like, Dave, you don't like Terran. No, it's not that. I'm just saying, like, I play a certain style of Terran called Gas is for Capitalists. The Terran being the race it is and stuff. Oh, SCV's actually going to repair. Well, that's actually funny. That Phoenix kind of paid for itself. The Viking coming out, though, this Phoenix is taking a lot of hull damage. It is going to be Phoenix Colossus for Max Packs. I'm sure a lot of you figured this wouldn't be Phoenix Charge. Max Packs usually feels pretty comfortable against this stuff. He's beaten Big Gabe many a times, and this is Beyond, though. It's a little different. A lot of ping for both these guys. I don't remember which server we're playing on right now, to be honest, so if it's US East, it's going to favor the European player. If it's US Central, it's going to favor our Asian player. But this is the EPT Open Cup Americas. What's cool about this is we get players like Beyond and Max Packs playing. And I know a lot of you guys wish Max Packs was in Premier tournaments in person. Maybe one day. Everybody has doubts, but we'll see what happens. You know? All right, Max Packs sending a probe to take a third base. Eventually, he may actually just try to do it, but would be wise to wait against that. The 3 Cyclones, a Viking, 2 Vikings, and 2 Marines. It's literally just like, oh my God, Max Packs gets one of the Cyclones off the rip. Very fragile units. The Vikings going to go across the map and try to pick off reinforcements, just getting Marines, forcing our Terran player to go back as a tank. So this is Beyond, by the way. As much as I love Big Gabe, everybody usually is just cheering for the EU players. But for me, I'm always going back to the OGs from Korea. Beyond has been known to throw, has had his issues, but is still one of my favorite Terran players. And I understand why people don't like some of the YOLO drop stuff, but he just has so much experience and knowledge. He is a bit of a wild card, but obviously not Gumiho wild card. But between Beyond and Gumiho, 2 dudes that I am always sure anything's possible with. All right, anyway, that said, got a couple tanks. We got some Marines. We got some Vikings and Cyclones. See what happens here. Chat, you're awfully goddamn quiet out of nowhere. What happened, chat? Protoss A move king, thank you. All right, we do have a squad of 5 Phoenixes coming out, trying to catch some mineral line action. Ooh, does deny the missile turret. And catches 4 workers for his trouble. Is going to get some more, trying to force Beyond to go back. Beyond posturing up, trying to take a third base, I think, but now he's lost a lot of workers. Oh, Phoenix is going to the missile turrets. Don't like to see it for a Protoss player. No, he's lost all the lift potential. Extended thermal lance on the way. He's got more Phoenixes in production, and, well, this Robo facility is chronoed, but not producing any more Colossi. He is going into a Twilight Council and has not researched +1. Our Terran player, by the way, is just now getting stem combat shields and +1 at 725 because of the opener. That's a downside opener. You get a lot of power units, but you don't have a power spike in your bio. How you doing, Nate? Nate Diggity. Giggity, giggity, goo. Extended thermal lance a far ways away. And, oh, Max Packs does extend into the siege tank line, and that is 4 siege tanks. We do have a couple of Cyclones left. Colossi can do pretty good against the Marines, but he needs to wait for extended thermal lance. Second Colossi coming charge on the way, and +1 ground weapons, but +1 infantry weapons finishing for Beyond with stim just shortly after. All right, that said, we'll see what happens though. Got a couple of missile turrets coming, and yeah. It is what it is. Phoenix is going to get a lot of pressure on him. Oh my God. It's a lot of Terran. Beyond with a 72 to 50 army supply. See what happens here. Charge coming down. Concussive shells, but not a lot of Marauders yet for Beyond. He does have some army just kind of... That's funny. He has like a misrally, or he forgot to click. There's no shield. Oh, there is a shield battery, but doesn't matter. +1 and stem came in. Look at Terran. Just look at it, folks. Okay, look at Protoss. Colossi cleans up the bio. The power unit's still in existence for our Terran player. Colossi trying to run for dear life. The Phoenix is going to fight the Vikings. Not a lot to contest the air, but those missile turrets strategically placed. This is reminding me more of Big Gabe than Beyond, to be honest with you guys. And let's see what happens. But for how young this guy is, MaxPack's a bit of a calculated player. Charge. Just finishing up right here in the assault of all this. The Cyclone's still alive, even having a little bit of impact in the fight. MaxPack's still getting Phoenixes out. He doesn't have Blink Stalkers, and truthfully, why would you want Blink Stalkers right now if you know, this is a war of attrition. It's a 2-base Beyond to a 3-base Protoss. MaxPax is going to take a beating. Oh no, a bit of missed micro. He loses the Colossi. This could be Beyond's game. I hate to say it, the game's still on, but there's missile turrets, there's empty bunkers, there's a lot of tanks, a lot of Marines, a lot of Marauders, and Terran Bioforce just getting harder. There's an Archon going somewhere. We got some Immortals at the 3rd base. One Colossi did survive a little, but oh god, those Vikings and tanks just going to disintegrate. Chargelot's trying to come in. MaxPack's trying to approach from the west side and get a Chargelot surround from the back. Funnily enough, he couldn't even get a War Prism out. MaxPax might actually do this. It looks like MaxPax is going to clean up the army. He's got, okay, nothing we can do better here. Phoenix is actually YOLOing into missile turrets. Hello, my coach, my compadre, my teammate, my superior younger friend MaxPax actually throwing away a lot of units pretty quickly. That said, our Protoss player is going to push across the map now at a supply advantage, going for a War Prism with +2 on the way. Our Terran player didn't get +1 infantry armor behind it. See, like I said, it's not a 2-base all-in, but it basically is. This is like a half-ass 2-base all-in, and that's not to insult Beyond. As you guys know, I couldn't say more how much I like Beyond. Oh no, the Zealots go back. He doesn't. MaxPax with a possible throw here. He literally just needed some high ground on the tank. He just needed some high ground on the tank. The Zealots, he just needed a couple up here. And he could have target fired that with his Stalkers and Immortals. The Immortals at least would have done it, but he lost so many units. Let's take a look at the losses. It's pretty fucking close, but this is a 3-base Protoss to it, just now going to be 3-base Terran. MaxPack's going to take a 4th at the 11:30 mark. Nothing too surprising out of this matchup, but Beyond is down on workers, 64-41. He does have Mules, just getting his 3rd orbital, though. MaxPax, this would have been a good time to get a Dark Shrine. I know it sounds crazy. The game was so scrappy. He definitely threw right there. So, Chris, you were not wrong. How you doing, Space Commander? Yeah, it's pretty wild stuff. War Prism going in, but a Dark Shrine would be really good. There was no Raven. We do have missile turrets, but if your army's out of the way, a couple DTs can do a lot of damage here. Charge lots obviously will anyway. MaxPack's not really microing that. He's kind of in different positions here, posturing for an assault on the 3rd while he takes the fight toward the natural. And honestly, how the tanks are camping, he's going to go for it. I love the Guardian Shield with this, and the Phoenix is picking up. A tank is going to be beautiful. Oh, Zealots coming in from every direction, warping, trying to get in. GG is called. MaxPax takes game number 1 very decisively. That was actually a really good... It was scrappy by their levels, but still, everything was goddamn impressive. The micro on both sides, that could have went both ways. Welcome, Edwin Stryker. Very, very cool stuff. All right. Oh, gotta get to the lobby. All right, MaxPack's coming in. I think Beyond's a little unnerved at his build. He was very aggressive. I think he's a little afraid of MaxPax. MaxPax has been playing the EPT Americas quite often now. All right, guys, let's go. Oops. All right. He's up a point. He's blue. He's from Storm Gaming. It is the Prince of Denmark, the artificial intelligence himself. No, I'm joking. A very polite, nice young man is Max Pax. That's how I describe him usually. And his opponent in the bottom left, a man of experience and wisdom who's broken his wrist many times and caused the Reaper to be nerfed enough. It is Bion from Shopify Rebellion in the red. Our Terran player. All right, supply depot going down. It is not going to be a gas first. Nothing too cheeky from Bion. He's quick to get it, but looking very Terran. You know, not looking very cheesy Terran. We covered rough earlier just because I've not done that in a long time. I was hoping to get neuro otherwise. It just popped in my head that I had not caught a rough series in a while. And to be honest, like, for the fans of cheeky Terran, that's why I did it. And we had some spicy games for sure. So I honestly is the only caster. Bear with me, guys. I did pick some other stuff. I didn't catch a single trigger game, a single Nina game, the usual stuff Dave will go for. But I always try to go for and the underdogs too. I apologize. Just I didn't know what to do, so I said, well, let's just go this route, and we bounced around. All right, SCV is, well, he is going to get some damage here, and yeah, well, let's see if Max Pax can survive. The Marine chases it away. I think Max Pax is a little smarter than to push it back in. Sometimes it's worth throwing your SCV, but it is going to be a concussive shell Marauder opener, I think, from Bion. Yep, that it is. No proxy, just concussive shell Marauder. So Bion did a great job of getting that hull damage, forcing the probe to retreat. Max Pax with just a pretty standard opener. He did go core before Nexus. He could defend this, but he needs a scout. The Adaptive is going to possibly go right across. Yeah, he's going to go right across the map. No fucks given. I don't think he's going to cancel the shade. I think this is going to be pretty good for Maximus Paximus to scout it. He's got a Twilight coming. He's got Warp Gate coming, but it's a single gate. He's not doubling down into anything, going into like... It doesn't look like he's going to go into a 4-gate blink or anything just yet. Bion is going to have concussive shell finish just here. Oh, no. I don't like this from Max Pax. So, personally, I usually like when the Protoss player, you take a little beating, but that Adept can actually buy some more time. I like the fact that it's hiding the shade. Second Adept coming. It's probably going to be a blink opener more than likely, but see what happens here. Second gate coming down from Max Pax. Shield battery going down as a response to the Marauders. But just because you go to Twilight doesn't mean it's not. Max Pax has recently thrown out some DT play in PvT sometimes. So I'm curious to see what happens here. Bion, obviously a man of many flavors of the game. I has Burrito. Old Man Toast. Little Birdie said you were looking for me. Now that made my day. Listen, I know. I hope Dave is feeling better. Steadfast Dave. But I was going to say, geez, if I can't watch Steadfast, I was going to ladder and maybe just take a break. But I was the only caster on deck tonight, so that said, Dave changing to Karen confirmed. No, I'm just casting. That's what I do when I cast sometimes. I do enjoy some Terran. I just don't enjoy Reaper Hellion control when I'm playing. That's why I usually don't play it. Anyway, that said, we're not going to go to the memes. We got a lot of nice depth micro here. Bion going for 3 racks by the... Oh, no, it's not 3 racks. It felt like 3 racks. It is certainly not 3 racks. He's going for 2-1-1 in a Bion style. With the Bion build. With the middle... Excuse me. I'm going to mute for a sec. Nothing we can do better here, chat. But I'm very happy to see Old Man Toast, Raven, and all the gang, but it's always an honor. Old Man Toast, we gotta mod you here. I would VIP you, but my boomer brother, Old Man Toast. Love that dude. So anyway, we do have 3 Widowmines going in. Yeah, it's gonna be 4-gate blink from Max Pax. It looks, yeah, 4-gate blink. He's delaying his third. Max Pax is the master of taking a third base on a 2-base all-in. But 48 Blink doesn't have to. He basically proved that 48 Blink doesn't have to be that. Build. Oh, Blink is done. We do have an observer up. The observer is still rallied. Only 2 workers fall, but oh, 2 stalkers dropping is very rough. Oh my. Oh god. Oh god. That was a little bit of weird trades right here. Let's take a look. Yeah, not looking good for Mr. Maximus Paximus. He's up a game, but these are not the trades we're looking for. Well, this reminds me of an old joke. Why am I in structures? Alright, anyway. Whatever. Dave, starting to get silly. We're into the finals. Thanks for the follow. Crypto Biotonic. I was going to say, this is ESL, but... You know, I'm like your substitute teacher for ESL when we don't have Steadfast and Pig. Or Chicken Man or Bayo. What I mean by that is, there's a lot of stalkers coming in. There is Cloak Banshee follow-up. Does Max Pack do this? He has to be careful. He's done some good trades there, but you don't want to be too greedy. When I say I'm your substitute teacher, I'm kind of like, well, here's the subject matter. And here's how much I'm going to try my best. I'm just going to be Dave, like normal. This is my normal stream. And this is a Banshee. Imagine Terran. Cloaked Banshee. After Max Pax has to recall his observer. That was camped right here. To contend with this with a couple stalkers, but most of his army's across the map. He is going to clean up the Banshee, though. And only 2 workers fell for 6. SCVs. That said, it's 50 to 49 workers. Max Pax does have his third base finishing up, and he does have a charge follow-up with Colossus. I do like that. So Max Pax is ultimately in a fantastic position. Army supply close, workers close, but Max Pax using the sacrificial stalker, which doesn't even die, is just too good. He's playing this chess match. So people say that PvT can be kind of a shitty matchup. To be honest, in my opinion, this is the beauty of it. It can be a bit of a chess match. And this is the time that it is. Beyond with that concussive shell Marauder opener going into a 2-on-1. No problems. I think I do it almost every week, and sometimes when I don't feel like it, I ladder. Hi, Pimplar. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you for the 9 months, Hi, Pimplar. Alright, that said Stalkers. Oh, well, they're going to get a lot of damage done. Holy shit, Max Pax may just do this with the Stalkers alone, except for this assault's been going on, and Dave has been asleep at the wheel. Siege tanks. Proven to be absolutely menacing. Charge has completed, so charge lots can come in. The Colossi desperately try to do any damage. There is a Marauder in there. Oh, battery overcharge activated. Extended thermal lance just now started. A lot of these probes going down. There was a recall, but it's the third base. Oh my god, I think all these probes are gonna die. It's now getting very close. Max Pax down on workers. Beon ahead. Beon has a third CC, but Max Pax already has 3 established bases. It's not even an orbital. He's going into extended thermal lance. Wait, it's blocked because, well, yeah, he doesn't have a pylon powered it. Max Pax is making decisions, and he made it wrong, but I think in my eyes that extended thermal lance was almost done. And he's going to push across with a Colossus that does not have it. I don't think he caught that just yet. Yeah, he's going to notice. I hope he notices, because even pro players make mistakes, folks. Tell the jokes. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts. I can't remember how the joke ends, but your mother's a whore. Anyway, that was a scramble. I kind of forgot what I was saying, but I was talking about Sean Connery and Alex Trebek. Old man Toast knows what I'm getting at. This feels old, man. Thank you very much. Ooh. Beon is always so good at catching observers. How you doing? Yeah, and if you're new here, you want to help somebody out that just happens to do a lot of StarCraft, get an extra Prime sub later on. We can take those. We take follows. And I forgot to run ads. Everybody's bitching about them, which I hate ads too, but to be honest, fuck it. All right, anyway, Marauder, Marine push going on every... Oh my god, this War Prism's going down! Can Max Pax do it? He's doing everything he can to keep it alive, but there's just a few, not just enough Marines to disintegrate it regardless of the micro of dropping the Zelly boys. Max Packs is down on supply, most of it tied up in Stalkers, and they're all going down. There's a lot of Marauders and Marines right here. We have Colossi, we don't have Disruptors, we have High Templar, but we don't have Storm. He's trying to make an Archon, but Terran's right at his doorstep. He has a couple of a shield battery at the third. None of the natural, and it's going to be more tanks. Some charge lots are going to help. A little Guardian Shield activated. It's not looking good for Max Packs. This is going to take a lot of micro if Beyond micros this right. There's nothing. Okay, Beyond thinks there is a battery in the third. There's no fourth for Max Packs, which even winning this fight, I know it sounds crazy, but you want to be a base ahead of a Terran after a certain point. Let's look at the upgrades. It's +1 to +1 though. This game is so weird. Like, to be honest, it's tough, but there's no stock. Okay, now we got Stalkers and there's a shield battery from that Reaper earlier on in the game. What a strange game. Max Packs may actually have some good footing here. He kills one of the medevacs. It isn't the most loaded one, but does take out a Marauder with it. Great scouting with the pylon. And my God, this is looking like Max Packs is not just dead, where it looked like he could have been, but he's still in it. He's not producing anything, though. He's not going to take... Okay, he is going to take a fourth base, I believe, behind this, but now he's going in for a warp-in. Max Packs has to be careful in this engagement, however. There are Vikings. Oh, no, a little bit of mismicro on the Colossi. The Viking takes out 1, 2 Colossi. Second Viking comes in. The Archon's doing some good work, but Max Packs not getting what he needs to. GG is calling. Beyond takes it. The pen is mightier than... 47, as you know. Penis miter. That's the pen is mightier. Upside down, Trebek. Just the way your mother likes it. Okay. This is a mature channel. Sorry, ESL. I should probably plan ahead for that sometimes, huh? I usually don't like changing the mature channel thing because it's a very immature channel. You need that when you're more immature to have. Go figure. You're more immature and you need to fucking put mature on your channel. Just saying. All right, let's go for the Howard Stern meets Wardy channel on NA. Just fucking with you guys. Yeah, that was definitely amazing. I just kind of lost track because the game's going on. I'm trying to do whatever, and we're having fun. And to be honest, I was going to ladder, so we had some mistakes today. This could be my last ESL cast from one said mistake, but I don't think anybody noticed. And I really don't care because I have fun. You have fun. We have fun. We're on to game 3. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Inside and Out. Give it up for Psystorm Gaming's Max Packs in the blue. And his opponent in the upper left going for Proxy 2 racks Marauder, Proxy 3 racks from Shopify Rebellion in the red. It is Dion. Hold the phone. Did I say hold the phone? That is trademarked and copyrighted by Steadfast in Canada. So I usually say that. 47ist, did I say that? Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I watch more Steadfast than anybody. When I watch pro shit, like, when I'm watching, like, DreamHack on the A stream and whatever, or whoever's stream, I'm always looking out for some people. I'm looking out for Cats. I'm looking out for Roddy. I'm looking out for Wardy. I'm looking out for Fear Dragon. I'm looking out for Zombie Grub. I'm looking out for whatever, you know, whoever's on. But, like, realistically, if there was any order, I'd be lying if I didn't say I'm looking out for my dude Steadfast and Chicken Man. And I know Chicken Man hasn't been streaming as much. And that's no disrespect to everybody, but, like, obviously I love all the GOAT casters. It's gonna be Proxy Marauder from Beyond, as I called it. And the day is mine, Trebek. Too soon though? Okay, it's gonna be 2. Is this gonna be 2 racks Marine into Marauder? I think so. Yeah, he's gonna open with a Marine. Beyond has lots of flavors, a lot of players do. He's gonna open with Marines first. Maybe he's gonna go for a factory. He might go for a 2-on-1 in a cheeky way. Just totally psyching out Max Packs, which is kind of the he's kind of the player you want to do that to if you have the experience. Like, Max Pax is so good. He lost last game. That was honestly goddamn close. Max Pax with the Zealot, though. And the probes. Let's see the micro. He's going to chase down. A little bit of missed micro. Yeah, it's a tough call to do. It's just 2 racks of Marine. Bian going for a bunker. And is probably just going to drop a factory behind us. Oddly enough, not super high committal from Terran. He did pull a couple SCVs with this, which makes it a little higher committal. Loses the Zealot. Is going to lose some Marines. 7 workers fall for Max Pax. This could be over pretty quick. The shield battery in jeopardy. Max Pax. Ooh, I think that was actually a kill. Yeah, that was a kill, not a cancel. I'm sorry for being at that thing. Turd Ferguson, Lex, let it snow for 200. Well, Bian forces a cancel and gets a lot of kills. So he's taking 760 for that 200. Well, you know something, chat? You know, I'm scaring enough people away, and I really don't give a shit, because the ones that you hear that are claiming to be authors, right? You're like, Dave, you know, with your casting or like your lack of big words or ability to speak professionally. I just want to say, the only thing I've seen you be using your, okay, Rickyism's coming in. The only thing I've seen you do with your papers lately is using them for rolling doobies. And my regular chat, let's be real here, that's exactly what you guys do. Shame on you, chat. Bad job. All right, Cyclone is coming out. It is a 1 base to 1 base, and Max Pax at a horrible disadvantage. He's lost a lot. Barracks will help the trades, but the bunker's gonna basically just put a stall to this. Beyond in a 1-1-1, still even losing that, getting a high ground CC at 4 minutes. Now we feel like we're in Wings of Liberty with a slightly disadvantaged Protoss. But it is not the case. He's lost quite a bit. There's a lot of Marines on the field. And, oh, Max Pax. Oh, Max Pax, not like this. You missed the Chicken Man sneeze? Well, you get the Dave hacking out a lung instead. I sneeze sometimes too, but yeah, dude. Montana do be a good caster, man. Good old Chicken Man. You can get him right here, actually. I'm gonna, while this Protoss tries to go out its Max Pax.
He's got himself a good old yeah!
I'm gonna bring you some Chicken Man.
Right on in!
As this game goes on, the game's not over with that command. When you hear this, it is just Dave doing Dave things. Bringing the yeehaw. Cyclone to the camp in the map. Command center is going to be finished. Max Pax again at a pretty big disadvantage. It's going to be a Marine tank. Banshee push. No cloak just yet. And we're going to see a reactor. So, okay, our Terran player smartly going to defend.
Terran.
He's expecting a counter push. Exactly, Demosthenes. And oh yeah, she's the Protoss. He did that. Boom. But Boom, if anybody if any Protoss Boom would like in the old days, when he used to be the Cheese Lord, Boom, how much did you like Max Pax when he came out, though? Oh, no, Max Pax he must be getting tired. GG. It is really late for Max Pax and early in the morning for Bian. Well, it's morning for Bian. And Dave is lagging. Whoa. No, I'm not lagging. It's your brain, man. All right, anyway, moving on here. Going on to game number 4. Bian is up 2-1 in just a moment. SAT words. SAT words. Shit ass tits. There you go. I done gave you your SAT words. Constant A mover. You demand bigger words. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. A word that's never used. And anyway, we're going on to our next game. All right, here we go. So, you know, you never expected to withdraw from state support usually, but in that case, it's whatever anyway. He only has a point on the map. Bian wins. he is out. Give it up for Psystorm Gaming's Max Packs. He's going to take 3 games to win it. In the blue. And his opponent in the upper left. Representing Shopify Rebellion. In the red, he is up a point. It is Beyond. The Terran Terror. Yeah, Max Packs Micro is incredible until... It really is, but he was a little unlucky that last game. That was a tough read and something he's not used to getting. So, but still, it happens. I would say it's a build order counter, but no, it's a hard build to read. 2 racks, 3 racks. It looked like Proxy Marauder to me, and it was not the case. Edwin Striker and Volts. Max Packs is from Denmark, Volts. By the way, welcome. And if you're new here, smash the follow button. Max Packs is a Psystorm Gaming player from Denmark, who is yet to play in an offline tournament. And let's hope we have some more. I hope we have some more in NA. DreamHack Atlanta was a freaking blast. So happy I was going. All right, anyway, see what happens here. Orbital Command Center was going. Yeah, he's actually from Texas. 47S. Yeah, North Dakota. It's kind of like upstate New York, like me. I'm basically Canadian, eh? Don't you know? Eh? Guys, fun fact. One of the coolest people I met in real life, and I've heard it in Discord sometimes, but I didn't hang out with him enough, but I talk to him regularly, is Maples. Maples does live up to his name quite well. He is the most Canadian I've ever met. Where's the NE key otherwise? But for a player, he had some A's come out. Okay, it's going to be 3 Reapers. BN going into Marine production. Going for a second CC. Max Packs is the 1 gate. Cybercore. Max Pack small thing. He's going to go for Twilight. I'm curious to see what happens here. BN, he doesn't know if he's going to go like 2-1 or something. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. BN is going for the other gas, so yeah, he is going to get a factory. I'm not going for a conventional in the meta build. And that's what we love about BN. Oh, Max does get that Reaper. Look at that micro. So just 1 remaining Reaper. Does some damage to the Marine. Max Pack starting to wall off here. This could be a 2-base all-in. BN usually makes stuff appear like a 2-base all-in, but it's not really. Now we like ESL main cast. Well, I'm the only one casting. I'm a little disappointed we don't have more people on Pig and Steadfast on here, even if I am bad. Tell your friends, it's for StarCraft. I really could give 2 shits if it's for me. Because I'm still going to be Dave. I don't want to scare people away from the game, but y'all stuck with me. All right, let's see here. Stalker is going to go a nice wall, but I don't think there's going to be... Yeah, Max Packs, I hate to say this, and this is not being StarCraft geographically biased, but Max Packs is playing like a European player. Like, 4-gate Blank's a good build, but how he's set up here, he's scouted after. Bion's got tech labs left and right. He should know this is some 2-base aggression. He plays against Hero Marine, and when you're playing against 2-base aggression, you're not gonna... The only reason this exists in fucking PvT, guys... I know I'm a Scrub League player, for those of you that know me. I ladder a lot. I'm going to be laddering later, too. I'm going to lose the delay. I know everybody's going to... It's just... I already had plans to do that. You guys tell me, too. If you want, I'll raid somebody, and then I'll lose my delay and go on. And we're just not going to say anything. But anyway... I think that's a wise move, because that's how we roll in StarCraft. But... I literally was not going to cast tonight. And I'm like, well, if there's a few casters, I'll do my due diligence because I need a little bit of... I need a break anyway. But yeah, he's a hoser. Need that double Dave cast. Honestly, I think one day Steadfast may not hate casting with me so much. I'm joking. I have much to improve on, and I'm trying, but... Am I really trying, chat? I just do a lot of it. Anyway, third CC going down to the pocket base for Beyond, which is a base and it's Terran and mules are a thing, but still, there's not a lot of minerals back there. Mules will make a difference compared to the Protoss taking the back base, which Max Pax is going to do because he sees the aggression. He's being the aggressor for the moment, even in lieu of tanks. That said, it's going to be a Dark Shrine, but guess what? The Cloak Banshee going to be a nuisance to Mr. Max Pax. Blink Stalker's going in on the other side, however. And, oh, do they get the Banshee before it cloaks? Bia not skipping a beat. Doesn't miss it, Max Pax. Oh, no, he loses the Warp Prism. This could be game. And that could be it. Thank you for the follow, Base John, Artist of Engineering. Let this Terrence be minced. It doesn't look too good for Max Pax. It's 11 to 22 supply. He only has 31 workers. Oh my god, 15 workers fallen for poor Max Pax. I hate to say it, but the humanity, any race, if this was a premier tournament, people be crying over that shit. My god. Third Nexus is going to come down, but unfortunately it's in the pocket. Max Pax did enough damage to delay the orbital and kill a few workers, but let's look at the trades. Certainly well in favor of Beyond. Right now, obviously, the income advantage is well in Beyond's favor. Thank you for the follow, SC2. Army size in favor of Beyond. And you know what I should have done is this. See, when I watch streams and I see that happen, it sucks. And Dave did it, but you know what? I've done far worse. And the day is mine, Trebek. Ooh, nice. Look at this micro from Max. Oh, doesn't lose a DT. Can he save the Warp Prism? There's a Raven and 2 Banshees on his tail. Max Pax is behind Dark Shrine. He already had the Dark Shrine, but I forgot about it too. He has not used it yet. He's just going in. Raven and Banshees versus DTs. Max Pax trying to get any damage he can. Oh no, there's a missile turret. Max Pax is going to lose this. He is certainly going to lose this, but he's not without whatever damage he can. Sorry about the miss. I almost said miss micro. The Observer miss micro. But there you have it. 47S, I will hydrate for you and give you some ASMR. Well, the Banshees go across the map and the Warp Prism barely lives with just 30 HP. ASMR. Oh, yeah. All right, anyway. 2 Banshees going into the natural, maybe the third. We'll see what happens here. Stalkers, Observer, defending the natural, but there's not many. It's 2 Banshees. You need more than 3 Stalkers to defend this. And actually, it's the third base, too, so realistically, by location of this map, it's kind of hard to defend. Robotics Bay coming in. Max Pax chooses to blink. Decisions. There's no shield battery just yet.
Imagine Terran.
Yeah, look at Terran. Imagine Terran. But imagine being prepared. Warp Prism still lives. No, nothing really dead for Beyond because but still, that's insane. Max Pax. I could tell you so many players that would lose. Well, I'm trying to. Whatever. It's a good thing I'm driving, right, guys? Anyway. Be unbelievable indeed. Oh, my dear Lord. This game is something else. Observer scouting the Banshee, keeping it. It's a little bit of a war of attrition just between 2 Stalkers, one at the natural, and the shitty third. I call this the shitty third because it's kind of like the shitty base. Need Pete, are you? Oh my God, is this Pete from Canandaigua? What I know of Canandaigua is, it's kind of a creepy place. If I was not there for school, I went to community college there for music recording. I have a weird feeling you're actually my buddy Pete from back in the day. And if you watch StarCraft now, then amazing. If you are, you're a pretty cool death metal drummer. The fact that you said that, but Canandaigua is the chosen spot. As said, cybernetics core getting thrashed, some production, a pylon, another cyber core being built. Max Pax desperately trying to drop some pylons. Warp Prism not going to be able to find anything because Beyond almost feels like a mech player from how many missile turrets. Winner would be happy at the turrets per minute. Like it's a golden match, but Beyond's going to take it. Max Pax places second. Beyond, the winner of the EPT Americas number 151, taking the $200 prize. Well, guys, when we catch up to this, I think it'd be rude because nobody wants to be here for just Dave streaming. I'm going to hang on. But I will be back with less delay. I think we're going to raid somebody. And I'll be back. So, if you want to see the Dave stream after, it's going to be a little scuffed one. Honestly, I could have done a lot more better, but I really don't give a shit. Because we had a lot of fun tonight. I had a lot of fun tonight. And I hope you guys did too. And I just want to say, while I look for raid, got a song for you. It's not going to be on the VOD. This will be on YouTube, even though it's going to be on YouTube. All right, guys, this is the end of it. I'll be back with no delay, but you'll have a little lapse. Let's go raid Nina.